American Exchange Bank, right here in Lindsay, is a locally owned and operated community bank that believes in just that, you, a community of fellow leopards. We love our customers. We feel very grateful for each one. So if you are looking for a safe place to put your money, need help achieving that next dream project, or are simply looking for a different banking experience, give us a call at 405-756-3101. We look forward to serving you each day. Member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
Craving a taste of authentic Mexico right here in town? Head over to Casa 13. Dive into a variety of salsas, from zesty and mild to bold and spicy. Order to go and settle in for all your leopard action at home. And don't forget the drinks. Or come in and catch the Friday night football games live and curb your hunger. Late night watching leopard football? Let us cook breakfast for you. Now serving breakfast Saturdays and Sundays. Come see us at 110 Southeast 4th Street. Go Leopards! Looking for your next adventure? Head to Morris Motorsports in Chickasha. We carry top brands like Polaris, Can-Am, Kawasaki, and Honda. Plus, we offer a full-service and parts department. Whether it's ATVs, side-by-sides, motorcycles, or accessories, we've got what you're looking for. Visit morrismotorsports.com or give us a call at 405-224-6113. At Morris Motorsports, we don't just sell machines, we sell fun.
For all your construction needs, give Brad Taylor a call with B&S Construction at 1-405-428-0039. B&S Construction specializes in concrete pads, sidewalks, and metal buildings of all sizes. Call Brad today for a free estimate. The crew at B&S Construction would like to wish the Leopards a safe and successful season. Go Lindsay! For all your oil-filled electrical needs, call Michael Sharrock with SOS Electrical. SOS is a family-owned business that specializes in oil-filled, industrial, and commercial electrical construction and maintenance. No job is too big, no job is too small. Give SOS a call at 1-405-428-1944 today. Good luck, Leopards!
This is Dr. Matt Shelton with Lindsay Family Dentistry. I'm a 1997 graduate of Lindsay High School and have been practicing dentistry in Lindsay since 2006. We welcome you to come to our dental practice so we can help you and your family with all your dental needs. We offer dental services for everyone at every age, from braces to aligners to crowns, bridges, dentures, and implants. Give us a call today at 405-756-4093 or stop by at 102 Southwest 7th Street and let us give you the healthy, beautiful smile you've always dreamed of.
The team at Streamline Services contributes a great deal of their success to hard work, experience, and above all, a positive health and safety protocol. There is every reason they should be your next phone call for any of your oil and gas swabbing needs. Give Austin Smith a call today at 1-405-756-7763 to see how Streamline Services can help with your project while ensuring safety and professionalism without sacrificing quality work being done. Everyone at Streamline Services wishes the best of luck to everyone at Lindsay Public Schools this year. Go Leopards.
Tonight's broadcast of Lindsay Leopard Football brought to you in part by the Super C-Mart, your hometown grocery store, offering everything you need to feed the family, including fresh produce and choice meats. Good luck to the Lindsay Leopard football team from your fans at the Super C-Mart.
For over 68 years, Winans Funeral Home in Maysville, Oklahoma, has been serving families in the area during their greatest time of need, the loss of a loved one. We treat each family as if they were our own and consider it a true calling to minister to each and every family that calls upon us. We don't take caring for your loved one and your family lightly. Your care is important to us. Call on us 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, where our staff can assist your family with immediate need with the loss of a loved one, pre-need arrangement planning, pre-need burial insurance, along with questions regarding funeral burial trust accounts, Veterans Administration, and Social Security benefits questions. Myself, John W. Williams, Teresa, and Claudia are well experienced in these areas and will be more than happy to assist you in any way we can. Winans Funeral Home in Maysville, where you are family.
Are you tired of doing laundry? Give Sunshine Suds a call and let them do it for you. Sunshine Suds will wash and fold your clothes, and they also offer dry cleaning. Sunshine Suds also does quilting and alterations. Load up that laundry basket and head to Sunshine Suds, located at 107 Southwest 2nd Street in Lindsay, Oklahoma, or give them a call at 405-756-2850.
If you need local trash pickup with quality service at a fair price, call Red Dirt Waste Services today at 580-432-5697. Red Dirt Waste Services is locally owned and operated, offering household, residential, and light commercial trash pickup in Lindsay and surrounding areas, including Ellick, Bradley, Bray Doyle, Cox City, Elmore City, and Foster. Red Dirt Waste Services does household cleanouts too, and they offer 96-gallon poly carts and dumpsters. Bagged, loose, or heavy items, doesn't matter, they'll come get it. Red Dirt Waste Services even offers valet service, so you don't even have to take your trash to the curb. Schedule your weekly pickup today by calling 580-432-5697. Stop paying more than you have to for quality, dependable, and locally owned trash pickup. Call Red Dirt Waste Services at 580-432-5697. That's 580-432-5697.
El Unico Taco Truck is ready to curb your hunger. The traveling taco truck has locations in Lindsay and Blanchard and is available for catering services. You can contact El Unico to book your next event at 405-760-0821. El Unico enjoys supporting all of our Leopards with their Taco Tuesdays. Reach out to El Unico for your next event. Legacy Roofing is a family-owned and operated business that serves Lindsay, Oklahoma and surrounding areas. We specialize in getting your home back to its best, whether it be annual wear and tear or storm damage. We don't just fix roofs, we take care of your home. Legacy Roofing, family-owned, community-focused, and always here for you. Call us today for a free estimate at 405-756-8855 and let us protect your home with the care it deserves.
Capturing all your special moments is such a blessing to me, from running down the ball field to walking down the aisle. Call or text Photography Blessings by Lacey for all your photography needs. 405-428-0305. Go Leopards and Leopardettes.
Life is loud, chaotic, hilarious, and occasionally peaceful. Your life fits you, so why settle for life insurance that fits someone else? At Shelter Insurance, our local agents help you design a personal protection plan backed by award-winning customer service. We're your shield. We're your shelter. Shelter Life Insurance Company, Columbia, Missouri.
Find the award-winning service you need with Caleb Smith in Lindsay.
T&W Tire is a family-owned, full-service commercial tire company. As a leader in auto repair, T&W is more than just tires. Our highly qualified mechanics can get you back on the road no matter what you drive. We also specialize in serving the tire needs of commercial fleets, oil and gas, construction equipment, and a variety of industrial applications. So for your automotive needs, look no further than T&W Tire, located at 410 Southeast 4th in Lindsay, Oklahoma, or look up one of our many locations on tnwtire.com.
Asher Oilfield Services. Success starts here. We have decades of experience and consistently exceed our customers' expectations. Contact us for all your flowback needs. Check us out on the web at asheroilfield.com.
Looking for top quality concrete that gets the job done right? At Jerry Tucker Cementing, we provide premium, ready-mix concrete for any project, big or small. Our concrete is mixed to perfection, ensuring strength, durability, and a flawless finish every time. Whether you're a contractor or a DIYer, our concrete is the solid choice you can trust.
Too hot to mow? Too busy to mow? Don't sweat it. Grow and Behold Landscaping meets all your professional lawn care needs for residential and commercial properties. Licensed, insured, always dependable. Whether it's residential mowing and pest control or commercial landscaping, when it grows up, we show up. Call Grow and Behold Landscaping now for your free quote at 405-926-1492. Mention KBLP for a 5% discount on your first service.
Well, hey, good evening, everyone. Welcome to Little Axe, Oklahoma. It is week 9 of the high school football season, and the Leopards are on the road here in Little Axe to take on the Little Axe Indians and see if we can add another one to the win column here on the road. Greg Peary here on top of the press box in Little Axe alongside my broadcast partner, Andrew Lyon. And, Andrew, before we do anything else, because you and I both talk about we've got faces for radio, but there's something behind us that is really nice. So I want to step aside, and I want y'all to look at that backdrop. That's a pretty good view from up here.
Not bad.
It's not bad at all. But now we can talk some football.
All right.
Let's get down to business here. So the Lindsay Leopards, of course, picked up a big win last week over Crossings. It was a game that, they're all down to must-wins now because this is all about district positioning now. And especially with the fact you've got Washington coming up in Week 10. We'll talk more about that as we go through the night. But, that game looms really big in a playoff situation. But right now you're facing Washington's number 1 in the state. You got Marlowe in the top 5, and they're 1 and 2 in our district. We've already lost to Marlowe. You lose to Washington next week. You've got to win this game to maintain that 3rd position.
Absolutely. And unless I've missed the mark, these guys are sitting number 4 right behind us.
You are correct.
So this is definitely not a game to look past. Little Axe, we know, not to diminish them too much, but has been a team that struggled in the recent past. New coach this year, new program. They're looking good. We've got a pretty hot running back, good quarterback, some good receivers. So this is not a game to look past. We got Washington next week. Was actually talking to Eric just a couple of minutes ago how this is set up kind of like a trap game. You just came off of a couple of wins to arguably two of the lesser teams in the district this year. So competition not fantastic the last couple of weeks. You got Washington next week, so you're preparing, big time preparing for Washington, right? And then you've got these guys right in front of you who in all these kids' past has not been very good.
Right.
So getting the team to be ready for this game tonight, not looking past to Washington, not looking behind to the games that we played last week, preparing for tonight and for this to be a fight because it very well could be.
But this one could go down. I tell you, this is a Little Axe team that is definitely beat anything they've done in the last probably decade. I mean, they are 5. They come in 5-3. They didn't win but 3 games all year last year. They've already done that, and I'm not sure they've won more than 2 or 3 in the last at least 6 or 8 years.
Yeah, not that I can remember.
So it's been a long time coming. The head coach is brand new, Cameron Gregory. How did I mess up his last name?
I don't know, Gregory.
Cameron Gregory was the offensive coordinator, assistant coach here last year, took over as the head coach this year, has a freshman quarterback, shares the same last name. I did not find anything that said they're related or in any way, form, or fashion. But the kid can throw the ball, and let me give you some numbers. And this is when I started looking at the numbers on this Little Axe team. Not only do they, they come in 4th place right behind the Leopards in district, but when you start looking at the numbers that they've rolled up all season, it will really get scary. Gregory on the season is 90 of 146 passing. He's thrown for 1,662 yards and 17 touchdowns this season.
That's
in 8 games.
That's pretty salty.
So that's bad enough, and he's just a freshman.
Oh, no
Then
kidding.
you bring in a running back in Rebel Dewiron, and Dewiron ran against us last year. Didn't do a whole lot against us last year, but this year he's already rushed for 1,229 yards in 8 games. 145 rushes, 1,200 yards. I'm sorry. That's their total for the season. 113. He's got 921 of them. So he's rushed for almost 1,000 yards in 8 games. So he's averaging 153 yards a game rushing.
That's pretty good.
I mean, and we talk about how awesome Dutton Taylor is, and Dutton's not at that point, and now, so it's, and now part of that, Dutton hasn't played in the second half of some games.
Yeah.
So you got to
played
give
a lot
credit.
of second half, sharing some time with Flood. So
Exactly.
Wouldn't expect as big a numbers.
Yeah,
but
when you go back, the second leading rusher for Little Axe is actually one of their wide receivers, Esteban Calderon, the senior. He's got 182. So those 2 guys alone have pretty much all of their rushing yards. But then you look at the receiving yards, and the Calderon is in second place receiving as well. He's got 400 receiving yards, 416. But But Landon Roberts, also a senior, has 34 catches for 699 yards, and so he's averaging 87 yards a reception. It's hard to believe that you can catch that many passes or that long a place. And, of course, having connections to Lexington, when I talked to my brother about the Lexington game that they played, because they beat Lexington bad.
Yeah,
and he said they've basically got 2 wide receivers that are streaking fast, and they just head down the field, and Gregory throws them the ball. And it's like they, if you don't have the speed to keep up with their receivers in the secondary, they are going to eat you up. So our secondary is going to have to be dead on tonight, and you're probably going to see this is me putting my coach's cap on, but when you've got a guy like Duiron in the backfield and you've got 4 wide receivers and 3 of those 4 can run that fast and catch that well, I have a feeling you're going to have to stack the box and put 7 in the box to stop Duiron, and you're going to have to put those guys on the wide receivers on an island by themselves one-on-one.
Yeah, safeties are going to have to be on their game tonight. If the cornerbacks are locked up, man-to-man running with those 2 fast wide receivers, then safeties are going to have to be on point. Well, if they're running 4 receivers, they're going to be looking to them. So outside backers are going to have to contain well, not let them get outside of them, because if you're outside, your 2 outside receivers are running the streaks, you empty that part of the field. With a running back like that, and we see a wide receiver also with quite a few yards on your list. I'm going to bet those are probably like jet sweep type deals.
Right.
So you run those cornerbacks off, and if your safeties are hooked up on another receiver also, then your outside backers have the responsibility of getting to the sideline and keeping that under wraps. So we'll see how it goes. It's definitely got their work cut out for them, sounds like.
Yeah, Roberts, 3-time state qualifier in the long jump. So you can – shows you the kind of speed he's got and ability. T.J. Upshaw is their head guy on defense. He has started the season. He only needed 100 tackles to be Little Axe's all-time leading tackler. So that guy can smell a football a mile away, and he can get there in a hurry. And then Esteban Calderon, we already talked about him. He is 189 yards away from being their all-time leading rusher. He was one of the rushers last year. Well, now he's playing wide receiver. But that shows you how good he is at rushing. He only needed 189 yards rushing this year to be their all-time leading rusher. And you're sitting here looking at Duiron, who's averaging 150 yards a game. It's tough. Gregory against Marietta, which was the last game that Little Axe played, was 8 of 17, 169 yards, had an interception, only had 43 yards rushing. But Duiron had 18 carries and 117 yards. So they're very efficient, and they will do well. We've got to give props to the Leopards as well. They did have a big game against Crossings, their last outing, and came out of that game with a 42-23 win. And, again, these are all unofficial numbers, but I had Dutton Taylor with 13 carries, 182 yards rushing, and the Leopards rolled up 260 on the ground. Didn't do a whole lot through the air, didn't have to. Just had 51 through the air. But that was a game where we saw Tug Falk come in and play quarterback, and he did fantastic in that quarterback
He did well.
slot.
He did very well.
So I think tonight we're going to see Cameron back in there quarterback. We'll see Falk move out to wide receiver. And a little bit of difference tonight. We saw Will Lawrence go down in that game with an ankle, and he's out there in street clothes tonight, boot on that ankle. Hopefully we'll get him back for Washington next week. We'll need him back for Washington next week if we can.
We need all of our arrows in the quiver next week.
So we'll see how things work out without Lawrence tonight. And, I'm not even going to acknowledge that, guys. You had to,
JD's laughing at me for the arrows and
the quiver and the arrows, and here we are in Little Axe. And we're going to go play the Warriors next week. Here we are, the Indians and the Warriors, and we're talking about quivers and arrows. That means we need to take a break. We're going to step aside. JD Scruggs is on the live stream, Eric Bearden on the camera, Greg Peary, Andrew Lyon will all come back here to Little Axe right after this time out on KBLP Live.
American Exchange Bank, right here in Lindsay, is a locally owned and operated community bank that believes in just that, you, a community of fellow Leopards. We love our customers. We feel very grateful for each one. So if you are looking for a safe place to put your money, need help achieving that next dream project, or are simply looking for a different banking experience, give us a call at 405-756-3101. We look forward to serving you each day. Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender.
Asher Oilfield Services. Success starts here. We have decades of experience and consistently exceed our customers' expectations. Contact us for all your flowback needs. Check us out on the web at asheroilfield.com.
For all your construction needs, give Brad Taylor a call with B&S Construction at 1-405-428-0039. B&S Construction specializes in concrete pads, sidewalks, and metal buildings of all sizes. Call Brad today for a free estimate. The crew at B&S Construction would like to wish the Leopards a safe and successful season. Go Lindsay!
BC Factoring and Finance is a local, family-owned finance company. We assist small businesses with flexible and creative financing solutions to meet their cash flow needs. Call us to discuss ways we can help free up your time to focus on building your business. Visit us online at bcfactoring.com or give us a call at 405-259-2104. Go, Lindsay!
Craving a taste of authentic Mexico right here in town? Head over to Casa 13. Dive into a variety of salsas, from zesty and mild to bold and spicy. Order to go and settle in for all your Leopard action at home. And don't forget the drinks. Or come in and catch the Friday night football games live and curb your hunger. Late night watching Leopard football? Let us cook breakfast for you. Now serving breakfast Saturdays and Sundays. Come see us at 110 Southeast 4th Street. Go Leopards!
This is Paul Beam, pastor of Calvary Baptist Church, inviting you and your family to join us this Sunday for worship. Bible study classes begin at 9:30 a.m. and worship follows at 10:45 a.m. You're also invited to join us on Wednesday nights for our Wednesday night meal at 5:15 p.m. with classes following at 6 p.m. Come and join us and discover what God is doing at Calvary. We are located at 410 West Chickasaw. You can also visit us on the web at cbclindsay.com.
Tonight's football broadcast is brought to you in part by the City of Lindsay, proud supporters of Lindsay Leopard football and all student endeavors at Lindsay Public Schools. Keep up with local information and events at cityoflindsay.com, which now offers easy online bill pay. Good luck to the Leopards this football season from the City of Lindsay.
Welcome back to Little Axe. Greg Peary alongside Andrew Lyon, and talked a little football from last week and some of the things going on. And we look tonight, we talked about the district and the implications here with the Leopards coming in 6-1 on the season, and the Little Axe coming in 5-3. Lindsay coming in 7-1, excuse me, and Little Axe coming in 5-3. But they're both 3-1 in district play, and it really is a three-way tie right now because Marlowe's also 3-1.
Right.
We'd like to welcome
but
you to tonight's Little Axe High School
if
football game as we host the
PA
Western
announcer
Leopards.
figured out that his
We'd like to wish you all
mic
a
wasn't
happy
turned up
Halloween
loud enough.
and
Yeah,
remind you
it's loud enough now. So, but looking at, if we look at tonight and next week between these teams, Washington has Crossings tonight. We've got us next week. So, that's their last two games. Marlowe has Marietta, and then they play Little Axe next week. So Little Axe, even though they're tied with us right now, they've got to tackle Marlowe. We have to tackle Washington. Right. So, that's, again, this one is one you do not want to lose because there's a really good chance you're both going to lose next week, and that gives them third and we end up in fourth for the district. But between those three teams, and then you've got the district we match up against, and that's where this really becomes a big deal because Jones, OCS, St. Mary's, and Chisholm are the top four in 2A1 1. Mm-hmm. And Jones and OCS are both undefeated right now. They play each other tonight. So that's going to have an effect on it. But then Jones has got Blackwell next week, which Blackwell is last in their district. That'll be an easy win for Jones. And then OCS turns around and plays St. Mary next week, which is in third place right now. So, they're a distant third at 3-2 in the district. So there's a really good chance you come in third, you're going to have to play either OCS or Jones.
Yeah.
And neither one of those teams are going to be pushovers.
That's right. I happen to be looking at Max Preps this week, and Max Preps actually has OCS number 1 on their list, and Washington sitting at 2 or 3. but it's OCS up there. And I don't know what Max Prep's bases
what they
their
think,
their rankings on, but they think highly of them. So neither one of those teams are draws you want to get in the first round.
And you certainly don't want to take on the number 1 team, which is what happens if you drop to 4th.
Right.
So, again, this is a big game tonight, and Little Axe is playing with no pressure. I mean, they've already done more than what anybody expected them to do this year anyway. So they're playing relaxed. It's the Leopards have got all the pressure on them. So,
well, and we've talked a whole lot about Little Axe tonight and giving them credit where credit is due. I don't know that we've talked enough about what the Leopards are capable of, and that is that we've got a whole bunch of dudes that play really good football.
For sure.
We've got some inside linebackers that have shown a lot of toughness on the inside, so if they want to bring the inside game, I've got a lot of faith in our ability to stuff that. I don't know what type of runner Little Axe's running back is, if he's an inside downhill kind of guy or if he's a get around the end kind of guy. But we've also got guys like Crew Flood who can close on a ball carrier as quick as anybody I've seen. He's fast. His explosiveness, once he realizes who's got the ball, the time it takes him to close on that has just been scary at times. Dutton Taylor, tough in the middle. We've talked in the past about the secondary getting tested. We played against Dixon. They threw the ball around a crazy amount. A good athletic quarterback. We've seen that, and we've played well against it. So I think the Leopards are well suited to take care of this team if they'll do the job.
Absolutely. Well, we're fixing to have a national anthem. We're going to send it back over to JD. We'll take a timeout, and we'll come back with your starting lineups, get this one ready to kick away right after this timeout here on KBLP Live.
Limits Insurance provides insurance coverage to best suit your needs. We offer auto, home, farm, life, and business policies. Come by 109 West Chickasaw or call 405-756-2253. Clements Insurance is carrying on the tradition to satisfy you. So come see me, Keith, or Beth. Go Lindsay.
Hey friends, Danny Daniels here. I wanted to take a moment and let you know about a very helpful service that I provide for you and your family in our community. I own and operate Danny Daniels Pest Services, and I would like to ask you to call me the next time you have a need or desire for effective, safe, and affordable pest services. If you have spiders, roaches, ants, fleas, ticks, scorpions, crickets, whatever, I can help. Give me a call at 405-428-3833. That's 405-428-3833. I'd be glad to help.
Attention Lindsay, Design It has a brand new home at 306 South Main, and we can't wait for you to see it. Step into our fresh new space and check out our latest spirit designs to cheer on your favorite local school teams. Whether you're looking for custom apparel, spirit gear, or unique designs that show your school pride, Design It has you covered. Come celebrate our new location today at 306 South Main Street in Lindsay, because at Design It, school spirit starts here.
We're back here in Little Axe. Greg Perry alongside Andrew Lyon. J.D. Scruggs over here on the live stream. Eric Bearden on the camera running it tonight. Kevin's back at home, and we appreciate, of course, everything he's doing for us back there. Jason Wallenberg running things at KBLP Studios in beautiful downtown Lindsay, Oklahoma, and the FM side of 105.1. I want to give it props because we were kind of doing that before we left, but let's talk about, you were talking about the rushing and the things that the Leopards can do. On the season, Dutton Taylor does have 777 yards, averaging 111 a game. So that's pretty salty. And so when you got guys like that, and again, the Leopards have not had to throw the ball this year as much as they normally do, but Aguero leads the way for the Leopards. He does have 181 yards on 15 receptions, and so he's averaging 12 a reception and 30 a game. But again, the Leopards have had so much success running the ball between Dutton Taylor, Crew Flood, has 276 yards rushing. Isaac Cameron from the quarterback spot has 293. So, again, you've got basically a triple-headed monster back there when you start talking the rushing. And then when you start talking the jet sweeps with Aguero coming across, they'll bring Riker McCulley across, they'll bring Eli Curry across. All of those guys have got the speed and the ability to get to the edge and make things happen as well. So, the passing game has not been as needed as the Leopards have had in the past.
Yeah, I would agree. And to me, that's a great thing. If you don't need to go to the air, obviously safer to keep the ball on the ground. If that's working for you, pound that ball, run the clock, control the football game, and that's what we've done a lot of. Also, you mentioned earlier, talking stats, the ones have gone on average, they played 3/4 of a football game most of this year, if that.
Right.
So, unfortunately for those guys, it doesn't pad your stats very well, not having to go all 4 quarters. I suspect you could probably add another quarter to what all those guys have in that situation. But these are good problems. Those are good problems to have. So
good when you get snaps for those seconds and thirds going out there for next year, man, that helps.
Yeah, absolutely. Dutton has just had so many explosive plays throughout the year. Couple of really explosive plays last week. One that got called back that should have been a touchdown.
Right.
So, yeah, to be averaging a little over 100 yards a game in maybe 3/4 average played per game, that is not too bad.
Well, again, if we get ready for the coin toss here and we look out across the field here, it is Halloween, so happy Halloween to everybody.
Yeah.
Somebody said, are you dressed up? I said, well, yeah, I have this face on every day. It works perfect for Halloween. So, but, yeah, happy Halloween. The cheer and the band and everything from here at Little Axe are all dressed up and their Halloween costumes. But while the coin toss happens here, Andrew will keep up with that, and I'm going to tell you about the starting lineup for the Lindsay Leopards. We've already talked about some of the key guys for Little Axe, but let's get you the starters for the Lindsay Leopards, and we'll start on offense at the skill positions. And tonight, Isaac Cameron moves back into the quarterback spot. He wears number 3. He's a 6'1", 178-pound junior. At the running back will be number 2, Dutton Taylor. He's a 6', 190-pound senior. Of course, we'll see Crew Flood back there as well. Flood wears number 16. He's a 5'11", 160-pound sophomore. And the Leopards will go with the fullback, slot back tonight again, and that'll be number 88, Keegan Gibson, 6'1", 210-pound senior. At the wideouts will be number 23, Manny Aguero, 5'9", 160-pound senior, and number 6 is Tug Fott. He'll be out there at wideout tonight, 6'2", 220-pound senior, and the other wideout will be number 22, Riker McCulley. He's a 5'9", 141-pound sophomore. Then let's talk about the guys up front, and we'll start right in the middle of that line. Number 66 is Maxon Simonton, 5'11", 213-pound senior. Over on the left side at guard is number 77, Dennis Deggering, a 6'4", 290-pound senior. At left tackle is number 75, Caleb Snow, 6'1", 240-pound senior. On the right side at guard will be number 50, Caven Hunter. Hunter's a 5'11", 190-pound senior, and at right tackle, number 54, Scott Jones. He's a 6'2", 205-pound junior. And we go to the defensive side of the ball. We'll start with the big guys up front. And we'll start right in the middle, and Deggering actually will get the start in the middle tonight at that nose guard position. And then Keegan Gibson will start on one end, and Cody Franklin, number 52, the 6', 240-pound junior, will be the other defensive tackle on that line. Move back to the linebacking core, and on the inside we'll have Scott Jones and Dutton Taylor. On the outside linebackers, we will have number 16, Crew Flood, and number 23, Manny Aguero. Flood, again, the 5'11", 160-pound sophomore. Going back to those corners and safeties, and these guys are going to have their work cut out for them tonight. At the corners will be number 28, Aiden Self. He's a 5'9", 140-pound freshman. The other corner is the quarterback, and that is Isaac Cameron. And then Eli Curry will move back to safety. He's wears number 17. He's a 5'11", 147-pound junior, and he'll join Riker McCulley back there as the safeties. The head coach for the Lindsay Leopards is Sam Hembry. He's assisted by Stephen Merrill, Braxton Turner, Cody Weaver, Caleb Hall, Jackson Stephen, and Tyler Sharp. And the Little Axe Indians head coach is Cameron Gregory. He is assisted by Charles Ryden. Leopards come in 7-1. Little Axe comes in 5-3. Coin toss. Andrew, what happened?
Looks like Little Axe won the toss. They elected to receive, and they will defend the south goal. So they'll be getting the ball on the south end. They'll be moving right to left, as you would say on your radio dial.
On your radio dial. You got it. Well, glad you're here with us tonight. This is Leopard Football. It is presented by the American Exchange Bank in Lindsay. As we await the teams to come out on the field, and here come the Little Axe Indians.
Little Axe Indians make their way on the
And
field.
the Leopards on the far side of the field as well. Again, a big game here for district implications. We'll keep up with all of those games, including the ones from the 2A1 district, again, because those games really start to matter here in these last couple of weeks. Yeah, as we just noticed, the scoreboard is now offline. So we may have a delay here getting going until we get the board to reboot. Looks like it may be working on that.
Guess we're not the only ones that have those scoreboard troubles.
Scoreboard problems. There we go. That looks better. So again, the Leopards will be kicking away to start the game here. Tug Fott looks like he will be the one to tee it up for the Leopards. Number 2 is Landon Roberts. He will be back deep for Little Axe, and he'll be joined by number 15, Esteban Calderon. They're still trying to get the tunnel for Little Axe out of the end zone maybe before they start, but they're going to let them go ahead and kick it away here.
Back deep for the Indians. That's going Calderon.
Here we go.
And we're underway. This one heads in the direction of Roberts. He'll have it just inside the 15-yard line. Heads to the middle of the field at the 20, to the 25, goes loose, and then finally brought down just shy of the 35-yard line, but Roberts, pretty good return right there.
Looked like that was number 61 for the Leopards making the tackle. That's Reese Wallace. He had 4 or 5 tackles toward the end of the game last year, so doing a pretty good job for the Leopards. Hopefully he'll be a good up-and-comer.
So 1st and 10 for the Indians. And, of course, the first pencil I pick up won't right. They'll have it at their own. They do mark it right at the 35-yard line.
That's a big front for the Little Axe Indians.
They got a couple of big guys up there, and hang on, we got something here that the officials don't like. Yeah, the guy on this side, I believe, if I remember right, he's 6'1", 325. Gregory
lad.
from the shotgun. Man in motion, right to left, fake it to him, looking to pass. Fade down the sideline. He's got a man, but he threw it too far to the inside. Pass was intended for number 14. That is Jaden Sampson.
And that was Cameron in coverage right there, and he was with him step for just a little bit, and he did wind up a little bit behind there, so we're going to have to be careful.
And again, this was kind of what they did against Lexington. It's just basically you line them up and streak them down the field, and they just outrun you, and Gregory's just got an arm that can put it right on the money.
I'm not surprised they took a big shot right there to open up.
2nd and 10, give it to Duiron. He breaks it to the outside and gets run out of bounds on the Leopard sideline. And see where they mark him out over there. Put him at the 41, short of the first down.
Pretty quick to the sideline over there. Looked like that was Eli Curry on that side, safety.
5 yards on the play will bring up a 3rd down and 5. This is a big 3rd down play here for the Leopards. Twins either side for Gregory. Duiron to his right from the shotgun. Back to pass. Out in the flat, and he overthrew. That was Landon Roberts, the intended receiver, and it's going to fall incomplete, and that's going to bring up a 4th and 5. Little Axe at their own 40. Let's see if Coach Gregory decides to do it. It looks like he's sending the punt team out.
Well, we're fortunate right there that he threw that in a little bit too tall, because he did have that man open, and probably could have popped that in for another 10 yards or so if he'd have got his hands on it.
Aguero stands at his own 25. The Leopards get a good rush. This one's a high, short punt. It's going to bounce at the Leopard 42 and out of bounds. And that's where the Leopards will get their first offensive possession. So the defense did their job. They force a 3 and out. So,
all right. I'd like to see us get started early here. Not waste a couple drives getting going. Just go punch 1 or 2 in and establish control of this football game.
I like that plan.
It's the same plan every week.
Every week. Never changes, does it? So McCulley. Nope, that is actually number 5, Aiden Beck. Out split left
Beck,
with Aguero. Give it to Taylor. He breaks out to the left, trying to get to the edge. He gets to it to the 45 and then gets brought down at the 47-yard line. A pickup of 5 on the play.
Yeah, I'm really having a hard time catching their numbers. I believe that was number 15 or 16 on the tackle, either Calderon or Fisher for Little Axe. We'll try to do a little better job there.
Taylor again over the left side. He's got the first down, and more. He'll get across the 45. And
good gain, good gain. We're going to the outside early here.
Starts it up inside. Does a good job of just breaking it out, and they get it down to the Little Axe 42-yard line. That's a, three, that's an 11-yard gain, that one. 1st and 10, Leopards. And this time the zone read. Cameron right up the middle and gets 3 or 4 before he's met by a whole host of black shirts to push him backwards. See what the forward progress they give him is. They'll give him the 38-yard line. So that's a pickup of 4, 2nd down and 6.
Take that.
Taylor again behind Cameron. Twins either side from the pistol. And again, right up the middle for Taylor. He breaks 3. He's at the 30, still driving forward, and finally gets brought down at the 25. Looks like they're going to mark him at the 26-yard line. A pickup of 12 and a 1st down.
Heck of a tough run right there. Couldn't quite bust it loose, man, but he was dragging 1 or 2 there for 4 or 5 yards.
They do give him the 25. Leopard's done a great job of Taylor just busting it right up the middle and then breaking it outside, or maybe that time right up the middle and it works. And do it again. This time not quite as big a hole. I think he still picks up about 4 to the 21. I'll make it 2nd down and 6. And every time I think I got it, they'll give him the 20.
Yep.
Make it 5 yards on it, so a 2nd down and 5. This time, Gibson in there at the fullback. Spin move at the line of scrimmage, and Taylor's going to be very close, and they should have a 1st down. Taylor running hard, and he is not going down easy. And this one will be spotted at the 13-yard line. 1st and 10, Leopards in the red zone.
Lindsay has the ball, 1st and 10 from the Indian 12-yard line.
This time, Fott and Beck are split left. Aguero and Curry are split right. And Fott's going to move into the quarterback spot, and Cameron goes out wide right.
I like it.
Fott calls for it. Quarterback sweep to the right. He's to the 10. He's to the 5. And touchdown, Tug Fott. Looking for flags. Hang on.
Got a flag. I'm going to have to guess that's probably a hold over there in that area, right as he was turning the corner.
And it's a hold on the Leopards. Hate that, because that was a very well-designed play.
Yes, it was.
And Fott did a great job of getting to the edge and then cutting it up inside. But the hold is going to move it back, if it's based on the spot, back to about the 17-yard line.
Mm.
And no,
man, you hate to see that. And it's tough out there, man. You get in the wide open field out there on the edge. You're kind of on an island. Usually you've got a player out there who's not a down lineman who's used to blocking every play, and get the hands a little bit outside of the numbers, and they'll get you.
1st and 18 now for the Leopards. They're at the Little X 21. Cameron caught in the backfield. He's going to be dropped for a loss back at the 25-yard line. Tried the bootleg and did the fake on the play action, but as soon as he turned around, there was a Little X Indian right in his face, and the loss back to the 25 is going to bring up a 2nd down now and 22.
And that was number 1, Dewiron, making that sack right there.
Receivers bunched at the line of scrimmage. Jet sweep left for Taylor, cuts inside of Beck's block and puts his head down and gets nearly back to the original line of scrimmage. I think they're going to mark him somewhere around the 16. Let's see where they actually put it down. And they'll put it right on the 15. It's going to bring up 3rd down and 12. Cameron from the shotgun. He's got the stop route for Aguero. He's at the 5, and he's in for the touchdown. Aguero in that zone defense found the perfect spot to just sit down, and as soon as he caught it and turned, there was nobody there. He took it to the house.
Great play, great play. Here's a replay for you.
Watch him just stop right there. There's nobody there, and as soon as he makes that turn, he's just got an open field in front of him. That is a 15-yard touchdown pass for Aguero. And we got an illegal substitution called on the Leopards. I'm not sure why, but this will back it up for the extra point try. Of course, the Leopards going for 2 here.
Not sure the Leopards sidelines quite understand what was going on there.
Curry goes wide right. Aguero goes left. He'll be joined by McCulley, and Fott stays wide right with Curry. Taylor in the backfield. Cameron in the shotgun. 2-point conversion coming up. Back to pass Cameron. He has it in the flat, and it's tipped and intended for Aguero, but he couldn't pull that one in, so the 2-point conversion no good. But with 7:19 left to go in the first quarter, the Leopards on their first drive take it from their own 42, score in 10 plays, and lead 6-0 here in Little Axe. We'll send it back to JD. Timeout. We'll come back right after this. This is live coverage of Leopard football presented by the American Exchange Bank here on KBLP Live.
The Aaron Springs Baptist Church is a proud supporter of the Lindsay Leopard football team and would like to invite you to join them for Sunday school at 9:30, Sunday morning worship services at 10:45, Sunday evenings at 6, and Wednesdays at 7. Good luck, Leopards, from everybody at Aaron Springs Baptist Church.
If you find yourself in Chickasha, Oklahoma, stop by Legends Pub House and Venue for lunch or supper. Legends also brings you some of the best concerts around. Everyone at Legends would like to wish the Lindsay Leopards good luck this football season. Go Leopards!
So the Leopard defense did their job, forced a 3 and out to start the game, and then the Leopard offense comes out and goes 58 yards in 10 plays. A 15-yard touchdown pass from Isaac Cameron to Manny Aguero, and the Leopards lead 6-0 here. 7:19 left to go in the first. Tug Fott tees it up for the Leopards. Line drive, and that one sends Roberts always back to his 10-yard line.
Close that
to the
middle.
20, hesitates, and then gets wrapped up just shy of the 30.
There we go. Pretty good coverage there. I thought it looked a little bit thin up the middle right there. I was worried, but they closed her up. And coming off the bottom of the pile there, guess who? Number 16, Crew Flood.
Crew Flood.
He is a beast on kickoff. And
nobody can
pretty much everything else, too.
I'm sorry, nobody can catch him. He just outruns everybody. They mark the ball at the 27-yard line for Little Axe. That's where they'll take over for their second offensive possession. Gregory in the shotgun. Has Dewiron to his left, twins either side. Dewiron headed right, Cuts up inside, and he's brought down just shy of the 30.
It's like Cody Franklin first got hands on him right there. And finished off is that Dutton Taylor coming up off the pile. So great job there by the down lineman, getting hands on him, slowing him down, letting the linebackers come finish it off.
3 yards on the carry to the 30 for Dewiron. Brings up 2nd down 7. Still Twins either side. This time the wide receiver screen out here to Roberts.
Good job.
And good coverage. He'll be taken out of bounds just across the 30. Isaac Cameron on the stop.
Good job. We'll take that all day long. Those little passes in the flats and run them to the sideline.
No gain on the play. Bring up a 3rd down and 7. Gregory still has Dewiron in the backfield. Trips right, bunched at the line of scrimmage this time. Back to pass. And flushed out of the pocket and throws that in the flat. Had a wide open receiver. And he'll have a 1st down and more. He's finally caught from behind. That's Scott Jones that tracked him down. But Gregory making things happen, got out in the flat, and then it was wide open out there for Jaden Sampson.
I think we got a prodigy on our hands, and I might have to switch headsets because before that play started, Bearden tapped me on the shoulder. He said, watch 1-4 right here. And sure enough, it went to him.
Yeah, had him in the backfield. Dewiron got loose, and then he finally gets run out of bounds.
Riker McCurry. McCurry. My goodness. I quit. You can fire me on the spot now.
Ran him out of bounds at the Leopard 42-yard line. He picks up 4 on the play.
Apologies to the McCulley family for botching his name. That is Riker McCulley, number 22.
2nd down and 6. Dewiron again looking for a hole, and he's not going to find one, and he's going to get dropped for no gain.
Boy, DeGaring just mounted him, laid on top of him. That's not a guy you want laying on top of you right there, my friends. Dutton Taylor also flying in there.
And lose a yard back to the 43. That's going to bring up a 3rd down and 7. Twins right. Twins left. Gregory from the shotgun. Low snap.
That's got to be a false start on the far receiver over there.
And it is. And so now you've really moved them behind the chains. 3rd and 7 was long anyway. Now you're back at 3rd and 12. And move the ball back to the 48-yard line. He'll stay with the 2 wides either side. Dewiron will be to the right of Gregory from the shotgun. 4:39 left here in the first. It's 6-0 Leopards. Gregory's back to pass. The blitz comes. He throws it up in the air, and they're going to get McCulley for a pass interference. And I think it was really more just got tangled up. It really wasn't pass interference, but unfortunately, that's not how the guys in the striped shirts are going to see it, and it's going to be a 1st down for the Indians.
Got a free one there.
Pass interference called against the defense. Be a 15-yard penalty.
So they move it from the 48 all the way down to the 33-yard line. Be a 1st down for Little Axe via the penalty this time. So that'll be their 2nd 1st down on this drive. And they did put it at the 32. Eric says to us they gave him an extra yard. Twins either side. Dewiron to the left of Gregory in the shotgun. And Dewiron right up the middle, and he's caught from behind.
Dutton Taylor came flying in from behind. That was a great job.
Might have got a yard or 2. They'll put him at the 30.
1-yard gain on the play. 2nd and 9.
So call it 2nd and 8. twins either side. Shotgun again for Gregory. Back to pass. Steps up in the pocket and throws it over the head of everybody on the field by a long shot.
A little bit of miscommunication right there. He threw that ball very, very, very deep. The L and the R receivers both ran 9s, streaks, goes, whatever you want to call them, and 2 inside receivers and crossing there. And, well, he threw it all the way to the goal line, basically.
It landed in the end zone. So now they'll move Landon Roberts wide right. So trips right. Single receiver left is Sampson. Iron to the right of Gregory. Now they'll bring Roberts in motion right to left. Back to pass. Gregory rolls to his right, steps up, throws it in the flat and wide of, I believe that's Calderon that he was throwing in the direction of. And that's going to bring up a fourth down and 8. They are at the Leopard 30, so you know this is 4-down territory for them here unless they've got a really good kicker. This clock is stopped with 3:29 left to go here in the first. Leopards with that 6-0 lead. This drive started with 7:11 on the clock, so they've run almost 4 minutes off the clock here. Stay with the 4 wides, 2 either way. Iron in the backfield. Back to pass, Gregory. Leopards rush 4. And throw.
Cameron picked it.
And it was, it's a jump ball. I don't know.
It's picked.
Oh, they're going to call it a pick. They are.
Yeah.
Isaac Cameron goes up, high points the ball, and pulls down the INT at the 5-yard line.
Great job, Isaac. Great job.
So the Leopards come up with the turnover. Turn away the Indians, who were on the move and had it all the way down at the Leopard 30-yard line, but that one was 4th down, and he threw it up for grabs, and Isaac Cameron did a great job of shielding off the defender and pulling it down.
Yeah, Eric brings up a good point. It's 4th down right there, and really in that situation, batting the ball down gives you better field position. But, man, it is tough if you're a DB and you don't go up and get an interception, right?
You're at your own 5 now.
Yep.
A bunch of receivers left. Single receiver right. Cameron at his own goal line. Flood in the backfield. He'll cut it back up inside. He's got room. He's at the 10. And he'll push it across near the 15-yard line. Good strong run and very close to a first down.
Be a 9-yard gain, 2nd and 1.
Great run right there. I think that was number 71 there making the tackle for Little Axe. That's Jacob Davis.
They give him the 15, and it is a first down for the Leopards on a 10-yard run. Right up the middle again goes Flood. This time not quite as much. He'll get to the 19-yard line. Bring up a 2nd down and 6.
5-yard gain on the play.
So 2nd down 6 for the Leopards. Fought and Courier split right. Flood in the backfield. Cameron back to pass. Steps up in the pocket. Gets away from one guy. And throws. And it's nearly picked off. It falls incomplete. Leopards get away with one there because that one was nearly picked off.
Yeah, for sure. He saw a receiver, Tug Fott, opening up right there, and he was open but missed the defender that was up about 5 yards, sinking back into that play. And fortunate that number 14 right there didn't come up with a pick.
Well, now the problem is you've got 3rd and 6 from the 19. Trips left, single receiver right. Cameron steps up, throws across the middle, caught by Aguero. First down at the 30-yard line. And Aguero with a nice catch there gives the Leopards the first down, moves the chains.
For all your tax services, contact Grant and Katie Johnson, CPA. Grant and Katie are certified public accountants that provide
Gibson now in at the fullback spot. Flood right up the middle, steps through. He's at the 35, cuts to the outside. He's at the 40. He's at the 50. It's a foot race at the 40, and caught at the 30 and pushed out of bounds in Little Axe territory.
Great run right there. I thought he might have got tackled right down here on about the 35, but he slipped that tackle and turned on the Jets. Great job.
Mark him out at the 27-yard line of Little Axe.
28-yard line.
It's a 43-yard run for Crew Flood. Quickly, Leopards go back and Flood this time just maybe a yard, and that's about it.
I believe that was number 3 making the tackle. I'm really struggling with the numbers here.
Yeah, they're hard to see.
Shelton Tully.
Give him 2 on the play to the 25, second down and 8. Curry and Aguero are split right. Fought the lone receiver left. Gibson in the slot left with Flood in the backfield. Cameron from the shotgun looking to pass. He again tried to get it to that stop route for Aguero, and it was batted down at the line of scrimmage. Flood's going to check out. Taylor checks back in for the Leopards at running back. Gibson's going to stay in as the slot back. And Curry and Aguero are going to bunch up to the right.
Gibby went tight end right here.
Did. And they're going to give it on the zone read. Flood's got
the
edge.
Taylor's
got the edge at the 10, at the 5, and he'll take it all the way in for the touchdown.
No flags.
And we're going to get a flag.
We did get a flag.
And I think they're going to call that on Simonton, who was blocking downfield.
Yes, he was.
And I don't know if he got a block in the back right there. I missed it. I just saw his man go down right there at the goal line. Taylor was already in at that point.
He was in. It was late.
But I don't know if it was
finishing that block, and you love to see a guy blocking that far downfield. My goodness.
So see what they're calling here.
I'll be interested because,
if they're going to call this like a personal foul dead ball after the touchdown, so the touchdown is good. So they're going to call that a personal foul on Simonton after the play. They'll enforce it on the kickoff. So that will result in a 25-yard touchdown run for Dutton Taylor. Comes with 59 seconds left to go here in the first quarter.
And we'll call that finishing a block.
I would agree with that 100%. That's just good blocking. Trip receivers to the right. Cameron's behind them. Thought's lined up at the quarterback spot. And now Coach Embry talking to the official. So we'll see what this conversation may be about. I think he probably got the best of outcomes with that, with the fact they got to keep the touchdown. But he may be saying the same thing. He was just finishing the block.
Yeah.
How is that a personal foul?
You're pushing a guy back. He turns around on you, twists around on you.
Yeah.
There's not a really good way. Maybe just, I don't know.
Cameron?
The effort.
They sent it over to Thought, but Thought can't get there. That was an outstanding play. Was that Duiron? Yeah, Rebel Duiron.
59 seconds remaining in the first quarter.
So again, the 2-point conversion is no good, but the Leopards have a 12-0 lead. 59 seconds left to go before halftime. Let's take a timeout. We'll come back after this. This is live coverage of Leopard football presented by the American Exchange Bank on KBLP Live.
For all your tax services, contact Grant and Katie Johnson, CPA. Grant and Katie are certified public accountants that provide full-service accounting, bookkeeping, payroll, and tax services. With 2 offices, one located at 600 Southeast 4th Street in Lindsay, Oklahoma, and another at 313 North Walnut in Pauls Valley, Grant and Katie are ready to meet your CPA needs. Give Grant or Katie a call at 405-238-2727 and set up your appointment today.
So the Leopards have a 12-0 lead, and I think 59 seconds left in the first quarter. I think I said before halftime a while ago when we went to break. Maybe I'm wishing this to hurry up and be over with so the Leopards can win it. But
we just started.
Yeah, I know. But I want to win. I don't want to take any chances here.
Well, I'd like to enjoy a little football for a while before it's over. Waited all week for it.
That's true. That is true. So, again, they'll enforce that personal foul on the kickoff, so that means Tug Fought's going to have to kick from the 25 this time. They still have Calderon and Duiron back deep, and I want to listen to the PA announcer again. I've seen number one's name printed two different ways. I'm not sure I'm pronouncing it right. Calderon at the 30 to the 40. Hesitates, breaks through a hole, and Flood rides him all the way to the ground, but he's all the way into the Leopard territory at the 44-yard line.
That young man is just a monster on these kickoffs.
But he caught up with him. He caught up with Calderon from behind, but he had to just go along for the ride till somebody came to help.
Yep.
But it goes all the way down to the Leopard 44, and that's the result of that penalty, and that's where it really hurts. Now your defense is really going to have to stand up here with a short field. Gregory brings the offense back out.
Looks like the ball's about a yard ahead of the chains there. Or maybe it's just a bad angle, but it looks like they've already gained a yard on this drive.
Twins either side. Duiron in the backfield. Man in motion right to left, and that's Calderon, and he's looking to get up the edge, and he's pushed behind by Flood. He gets through. Look out. And caught from behind. No, Calderon breaks that tackle, and he'll get across the 25 and down to the 21, 22-yard line. Cut up inside there. I thought they had him. I thought Flood pushed him right into the defenders.
Yeah, Flood nearly had him in the backfield, missed him. Tug Fought got a hand on him, missed him, and then Crew came back in and helped finish that off along with Eli Curry there. So way to stay with the play for Flood. Pretty big gash right there, though.
And fake it to Roberts this time, and up the middle goes Duiron. He dances to the outside. He's to the 5, cuts away, and in the end zone, touchdown.
Whoa, baby.
I mean, he jumped twice.
Yeah, those cuts are
right there, and then he'll do another one right there and just cuts back inside of Fought and gets into the end zone. Nice run by Duiron, 22 yards and a touchdown. So that's a 44-yard, two-play drive. And it closes the gap down to 12-6 now, and on for the extra point try is number 13, Jose Borer. And the kick on the way, and it is good. 18 seconds left to go here in the first quarter still. It's now 12-7. Leopards with a 5-point lead. We'll take another timeout and come back to Little Axe after this. This is live coverage of Leopard football brought to you by the American Exchange Bank in Lindsay.
At First Baptist Church, we are a family ministry and desire to faithfully proclaim the gospel in Lindsay and beyond. We'd like to invite you to join us every Sunday for worship at 9 a.m. and Sunday school following at 10:15. Our Wednesday evening activities start with dinner at 5:45, and then we have Bible studies for children at 6:15 and youth and adults starting at 6:30. FBC is proud to support the Lindsay Leopards, and we wish all our student athletes a successful season. Go Leopards!
So Little Axe wasted no time getting some points on the board after that personal foul penalty gave them great field position on a kickoff. The Leopards had to kick from their own 25, set them up at the Leopard 44, and a 22-yard actual pass play, even though it's more like a jet sweep for Esteban Calderon, set them up at the 22, and then Duiron or Dorian. I'm going to have to find out because it depends on which roster you look at on how that is spelled. Covered it to put Little Axe on the board. This one's headed in the direction of Flood. He's got it at the 26, 27-yard line. Hesitates, cuts it back upfield, headed to the left edge. He's got the 35, hesitates to the 40, the 45, the 50,
Look at that.
the 45. We got a flag in the backfield. Hang on. He's out at the 25, excuse me, the 35-yard line. Well, we got a flag laying back here about the 45 of Lindsay.
That was a heck of a run.
Let's see if we can replay this one. Maybe we can catch what happened on that far side. He cuts it to the 35, the 45, and, oh, that's side block there blocking the back. So this one will be brought back. We'll see where they spot it.
Holding called against the Leopards on the return.
And
penalty from the spot of foul.
so the spot was at the 47. It should go back to the 37.
Man.
And that is where they'll put it. Yep.
Hate that. What
Had
great
such a
effort.
great return, yeah.
Yeah, just outstanding effort there by crew.
Lindsay will have
Making something happen right there, and just to get her called back, that's a bummer.
Taylor in the backfield, trips right, single receiver left, just 4 seconds left. Likely the last play of the first quarter right here. Taylor right up the middle, has a hole, pushes his way across the 40, still on his feet, and then gets pushed backwards as he got to about the 42, maybe the 43-yard line. Might have picked up about 6 there. As it looks like they will mark it at the 42. And that'll be the final play of the first quarter. Leopards will have a 2nd down and 5 coming up, and we'll go to the other side of the 50 and do that after this timeout. You are watching Leopard football. It's brought to you by the American Exchange Bank in Lindsay here on KBLP Live.
Hey there, this is Trace Adams with Hassler Hot Oil Service. We are family owned and operated with over 25 years experience. I am a 4th generation Lindsay Leopard, and we proudly support Lindsay Leopards and Leopardettes athletically and academically in all their endeavors. Call my dad, Greg Adams, at 405-756-6075 for all of your hot oiler needs. Again, that's 405-756-6075. Go Lindsay!
Get your game day, or any day, off to a great start with Hot Mess Coffee at 213 South Main in Lindsay. Hot Mess Coffee Co. offers coffees, lattes, teas, and other tasty beverages, plus great food, too. Good luck to the Lindsay Leopards from Hot Mess Coffee Co. and Java House Realty at 213 South Main in Lindsay.
Start the second quarter. The Leopards have a 2nd down, and so they had 2nd and 5, and now they're going to get the change right. As far as they went from 2nd and 5 to 2nd and 8, but now they get it back set right. Ball sets at the Leopards' 42-yard line. Taylor in the backfield with Cameron. Trips right. Single receiver left. That is Aiden Beck. Cameron from the shotgun as we get the second quarter underway. Calls for it, back to pass. He's got Aguero on the wide receiver screen, cuts up inside. He's got the 50, the 40, the 30. It's a foot race to the 20 to the 10. He's got it, touchdown.
Awesome.
Manny Aguero, and we've got a flag. Hang on.
You are kidding me.
I didn't see anything there that warranted a flag. I didn't see anything there that warranted a flag. But we're going to have a hold called on the Leopards.
He threw that flag in the area of, I didn't see which player it was, but on the far side over there by the 40 marker, our player was thrown to the ground right there.
Yes.
And he's the only player out there.
Yeah, I disagree with that call.
So I have a hard time with a hold coming from a guy who got tossed to the ground.
Put the ball back at the 34-yard line.
Golly.
So now it's 2nd and 13. Cameron's back to pass, has time, throws out in the flat in the direction of Curry, and Curry will get slung out of bounds after about a 5-yard gain there. I think they're going to spot him at the 30. So hang on, maybe we get something against Little Axe here, maybe for either a horse collar, or a face mask, or maybe hit out of bounds over there since it was on the sideline. We'll see what the call. They're going to wave it off.
No flag on the board.
And you can hear, I can hear the boos from the Lindsay fans all the way over here.
From the 38.
Coach talking to the white hat. And so I don't know where they're going to, again, the spot is at the 37-yard line. So pickup of 3 on that play. This time, Taylor looking for a hole. He's got Max and Simonton in front of him, and he's crossed it
There we
at
go.
the 40, at the 30, the 20, the 10. You are not
How
going to
about
catch
that?
Dutton Taylor. Ha!
Number 2.
Flags, no.
Wait for it.
Yeah.
Okay, no flags.
Here comes the replay. Let's watch this again. Look at Simonton leading the way out
Great
there.
job.
Huge block right there. And then when Taylor realizes he's about to get caught, he says, oh, maybe I should run.
He grabbed high gear
Yeah.
right there, didn't he?
Huge play
Wow.
right there.
Maxon, I'm impressed with Maxon's speed coming around the corner right there. Great job, dudes.
That is a 63-yard touchdown run for Dutton Taylor. That is a 4-play drive. It started their own 37. Taylor on the 2-point conversion right up the middle, and everybody says he's in except the officials, and they finally agree.
He was 2 yards in.
Yeah. So 11:08 left to go before halftime, and the Leopards have added another one. They lead 20-7 here in Little Axe. Let's take a timeout. We'll come back after this. This is Leopard football presented by the American Exchange Bank here on KBLP Live.
Legacy Roofing is a family-owned and operated business that serves Lindsay, Oklahoma and surrounding areas. We specialize in getting your home back to its best, whether it be annual wear and tear or storm damage. We don't just fix roofs, we take care of your home. Legacy Roofing, family-owned, community-focused, and always here for you. Call us today for a free estimate at 405-756-8855 and let us protect your home with the care it deserves.
So the Leopards go on a 63-yard 4-play drive, and it ended up being a 63-yard touchdown run after a couple of penalties and some things happening. But 63 yards on the touchdown run from Taylor. The 2-point conversion was his as well. It's 20-7 Leopards, 11:08 left to go here in the first half.
Yeah, what an answer right there after just an unfortunate couple of flags on that drive right there, and just to go down and pound it down the field like that, that's amazing. And once again, hats off to Maxon. I love that. I mean, I love to see a lineman pull around the end right there and just lay a guy out.
His dad texted
in front
me
of the home crowd.
Made sure I know. Maxon's 213 pounds this year, and he was still running that fast. Line drive kick in the direction of Calderon at the 15. Gets
We
to the
got that
20,
covered up.
heads to the sideline, cuts it back up inside. He'll get across the 25, the 30, and then finally brought down.
Not 16 this
Yeah.
time. That was 15. That was Maddox Albright, I believe.
So the Indians have the ball back, 11:01 left before halftime. There's been 2, 4, 6. This is the 7th drive of the game between these two teams, and there's been one punt.
We don't like punts anymore.
We don't like punts. We like turnovers. We did have one of those. But the Leopards have had the ball 3 times, and they've scored on all 3 possessions. Trips right, single receiver left this time for Loudon Gregory, the freshman quarterback. He's got Dorian in the backfield. And Dorian gets the handoff. He's looking to get to the right. Can he get to the edge? He's got some room, and he'll finally get pushed out of bounds. Cameron pushes him out of bounds, but not till he gets a first down out near the 44-yard line. Caught him at the 43, a pickup of 11.
He's got some speed. We had a couple of down linemen in the backfield right there, but unfortunately just don't have the speed to catch him. We got to have some backers over there to back them up.
Again, trips left, single receiver right is Calderon. Gregory in the shotgun. Give it back to Durian again, right up the middle. Stops, hesitates, busted back out to the outside again. And once again, Cameron's there. Fighting off, Calderon's blocked to get him out of bounds, but he'll still pick up 6, maybe 7 yards to, looks like the 49-yard line, pick up 6. So we have a timeout on the field called by the Leopards. Coach Embry not liking what he's seeing here from Dorian in the backfield, so we'll take a timeout with him. We'll come back after this. Lindsay Leopard football presented by the American Exchange Bank, brought to you here on KBLP Live.
Looking for top quality concrete that gets the job done right? At Jerry Tucker Cementing, we provide premium, ready-mix concrete for any project, big or small. Our concrete is mixed to perfection, ensuring strength, durability, and a flawless finish every time. Whether you're a contractor or a DIYer, our concrete is the solid choice you can trust.
10:02 left to go before halftime. And Rebel Dorian, I'm going to switch to calling Dorian because I think that's what I heard the PA announcer.
That's what the
call
PA
it.
announcer has been saying. So I feel like we said do iron last year as well, and that's based on what we've seen on rosters. So.
Right. 2nd down and 4. The wide receiver screen fake. They throw fade down the sideline. He's got a man. He's got a catch, and he's got a touchdown.
There it is. I was afraid they were going to catch us deep on one of these at some point, and they did right there.
Yep, Aiden Self got caught watching for the wide receiver screen. And was that Calderon that caught that?
I didn't see.
I didn't see either. I think it was Calderon on that far side, but I did not see that. So Sampson, number 14, is the one who caught that touchdown pass. That is a 51-yard touchdown pass. And the kick for the extra point from Moron is good. And just like that, it's back to a one-possession game. 9:52 left to go here in the first half. It is 20-14. Little Axe within 6. We'll take another timeout. Come back after this. This is live coverage of Leopard football presented by the American Exchange Bank on KBLP Live.
Hey, Lindsay community. My name is Christian Torres, and I am the minister for the Lindsay Church of Christ. We would like to invite you to come and worship with us on Sundays at 10:45 a.m. and Wednesdays at 7 p.m. We're located at 1205 West Cherokee Street. Here at the Lindsay Church of Christ, you will find the truth of God's Word, spoken in love, and a group of people who love God and one another. Do you have a Bible question? Well, we have a Bible answer. Come and worship with us and be edified at the Lindsay Church of Christ.
Set the kick away is the Calderon. Taylor is back deep for the Leopards, and this one will head in the direction will actually be taken by Aguero at the 25. Waits for some blockers, cuts at the 30, and then that's as far as he'll get. Hesitated there, trying to look for a hole, and about the 31-yard line is about all he's going to get.
Number 25, Alejandro Esparza on the tackle.
So 9:46 left to go here in the first half, and Little Axe not going away. Again, that one just a 3-play drive. They scored on a 2-play drive. And then scored on that one. That one only took 3 plays. That one went 68 yards in 3 plays. Of course, a 51-yard touchdown pass. Takes care of a lot of that in a hurry.
Mm-hmm.
We'll see what happens here. Looks like they're putting Fought the quarterback spot. They're going to move Cameron out to wide receiver. He and Aguero are split. Excuse me, he and McCulley are split right. Aguero is split left. And now Aiden Beck comes in late. He will be split left along with Aguero. Flood in the backfield. Aguero in motion. Got blockers in front of Fought looking to get to the edge, and he'll be caught from behind. He'll fight forward, and he'll get positive yardage out of it. But That one got strung out all the way across the field, and there really wasn't much there.
No, I think that was actually a busted play. They looks like there was confusion there as Manny Aguero came across. I don't know if it's supposed to be jet sweep, and they missed it. Saw Aguero look back behind him there after the ball was snapped like something didn't happen right.
So Fott gets a yard, 2nd down and 9. This time Flood goes right up the middle. He's got a hole on the left side and then closes her in a hurry, but he'll be very close to a first down. It's a 41.
I believe that was number 7 making the tackle there.
And they'll give him the 41 and the first down, so that's a pickup of 9 for Flood. Fott stays in quarterback. Twins either side bunched at the ends of the line. Flood in the backfield. 1st and 10 Leopards, their own 41. Flood calls for it again. Quarterback draw right, looking for the edge. Got it. He's at the 50. The 40. Makes a move and then down at the 30-yard line. What a play by Tug Fott.
That was a great run right there. I thought he might take that one to the house, but got tripped up by that number 7 again. I think that's Upshaw.
And there was a jet sweep right all the way for Fott, and had all that blocking on the edge, and then he is surprisingly fast.
He is. He's a big guy.
35-yard line of Little Axe. 24 yards on that run for Fott. Coley in motion right to left. Now they'll set up trips left. Back to passes Fott. Right down the middle. It's 10.
Oh, he got it! He got it!
Off the tip.
Oh, my goodness.
Isaac Cameron. There's the basketball skills coming in. It's tipped. And Cameron with one hand sweeps it back in, and the Leopards have it 1st and goal at the 3.
Great job. Way to stay with it, Isaac.
What a play by Isaac Cameron.
The quarterback.
Twins either side. Flood in the backfield, hand it to him,
Ooh,
and nowhere.
nothing there.
I mean, nowhere to go that time.
Can y'all see his number? Is it 18? Number 18 blew that one up. I'd like to give him credit. That's David Hensley. That was a good defensive play.
So no gain on the play that time for Flood. We'll call it 2nd and goal from the 3. This time the receivers bunch at the line of scrimmage. Fought from the shotgun. Calls for it. Jet sweep. Cuts it back. Hurdles into the end zone. Touchdown, Leopards. Tug Fott from 3 yards out. And here's a replay. And again, the blocking on the edge there just works perfect. Simonson's pulling, and then Fott hurdles the last couple of yards into the end zone. And the Leopards go back up by 2 scores, 2-point conversion still to come. Fott. Fake it to Flood. No, Flood does have it, and he's in for the conversion. So with 7:18 left before halftime, the Lindsay Leopards take a 28-14 lead over the Little Axe Indians. We're going to send it back over to JD. We'll take a timeout. We'll come back with more Leopard football after this here on KBLP Live.
This is Dr. Matt Shelton with Lindsay Family Dentistry. I'm a 1997 graduate of Lindsay High School and have been practicing dentistry in Lindsay since 2006. We welcome you to come to our dental practice so we can help you and your family with all your dental needs. We offer dental services for everyone at every age, from braces to aligners to crowns, bridges, dentures, and implants. Give us a call today at 405-756-4093 or stop by at 102 Southwest 7th Street and let us give you the healthy, beautiful smile you've always dreamed of.
7:18 left to go here in the first half. 28-14, Leopards by 14. That was a 69-yard drive in 6 plays. The 3-yard touchdown run for Tug Fott caps it off. Roberts and Calderon back deep for the Indians. And Thought waits to kick it away. Thought's been doing a good job of kicking tonight. I mean, they've been getting back deep. This one's a flat on the field line drive, and it's caught probably by the one guy you don't want to have it. That's Dorian.
There's a hold.
And he'll get to the 45. And do we have a flag on the field? We do at the 35-yard line. He'll throw it forward to the 36. But we will have a hold. That'll bring it back.
Called against the offense. Be a 10-yard penalty from the spot of the foul.
So that should put the ball somewhere in the neighborhood of the 26-yard line for Little Axe to start their 1, 2, 3, 4. This will be their 5th possession of the half. A lot of times we don't get 5 possessions in a game.
Right.
And we've heard both of these teams have really this last, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The last 5 drives have been scoring plays for one team or the other. So Gregory brings the offense back out onto the field. Sampson is going to split wide left. Dorian in the backfield with Gregory.
We've got to get a stop here. So it's tough. Got to wrap up Dorian. You got to be sure you got help over the top on those long balls.
Gregory calls for it. Dorian's looking for the jet sweep right.
There we
looking
go.
for a hole.
There we go.
Now he reverses his field, and now he's got all kinds of room. McCulley forces him back inside, and Jones is there to help. Good recovery by the Leopard defense because everybody came left with him, and when he reversed his field, there was no white shirts over there at all.
That was a good job, though. Everybody flying to the football. Thornburg, number 20, came in there, finishing that one off, along with a couple other white shirts. I didn't grab everybody's number there, but good job in that situation, getting 2 or 3 other white shirts in there to close on him and finish it.
No gain on the play for Dorian. Brings up a 2nd down and 10 from the 26 of Little Axe. Twins either side this time for Gregory. Dorian again on the handoff, trying to dance around there, look for a hole, and he gets around. He's got the edge. Look out. He's got the wheels, too. Taylor's giving chase. He stops, cuts the reverse. He backs up about 10 yards and then regrets it.
Thornburg again with the tackle, but my goodness. I mean, he was stuffed down here on the line of scrimmage, and then he disappeared from my view for just a second and wound up on the other side of the field. I haven't seen moves like that from anybody in a while.
Mark him out at the 42 of Lindsay. So that's 24. That is 32 yards on that run for Dorian. They'll stay Twins either side for Loudon Gregory from the shotgun. Back to pass. Rolls right. Throws. He's got a wide open receiver behind the defense, and he's in for the touchdown. That is Esteban Calderon.
Man, that was
Hang on.
miscue right there.
Hang on. We got a flag at the 50.
Let's look and see what happens here. Miscommunication on the coverage right there. Cameron actually was covering him initially, realized I guess that he was on the wrong guy. So he backs off of him to cover our receiver on this side, leaving him wide open right there, and Eli just couldn't catch up. Got a hold.
So they got a hold on the offense, and then we've got a dead ball personal foul called on the Leopards. So ultimately, it
5 yards in their favor.
5 yards in their favor, and and I've never understood it. So they actually mark it off. Now they're going to mark off the personal foul the other way.
Yep.
You could have just moved it 5 yards from where you were at and been good.
I mean, that's fairly basic math.
But yeah, but now you're going to march 15 the other way.
Well, at least they're thorough.
Yep. So they'll put it somewhere in the neighborhood of the 36-yard line. Let's see where they actually do stop. And that's exactly where they stop. And
well, I'll take
it
that.
will be a second down and about 5. And I think Little Axe is trying to argue it would be a first down. I would disagree with that, because the 10-yard penalty would be assessed first, the 15 yards after it, so that you do not get a first down automatic out of it. So Coach Gregory going to argue that point, but
yeah, it's not an automatic first down.
It is not. So it'll be a second down and 5. And we may get back to football here. We've still got 5:42 left to go.
Here we go.
Wind the clock. 28-14 Leopards. Sampson and Roberts go wide right. Gregory with Dorian in the backfield. Give it to Dorian, going right. He's getting to the edge, right at the
Stuck
sticks.
hard right there. Who is that?
Is that Thornburg again?
I think
McCulley?
Riker McCulley. Good stick.
Does get the first down, however, as he will get to, see where they've spotted the ball right at the 30-yard line. So he picked up 6, got the first down. Again from the shotgun. Dorian right up the middle. Stuffed.
The big boys up front took care of that.
Jones coming up off the bottom of that along with
that's 67. That's G-Mo right there, Hernandez.
They'll give him the 29-yard line, so pickup of yards going to bring up a second down and 9. Twins either side again for Gregory. Dorian to his right. Still works from the shotgun. Back to pass, has plenty of time, looking over the middle, caught, and a touchdown. Sampson again. 29-yard touchdown run. Touchdown pass. Sampson's second touchdown of the night. Again, that's just a slant right over the middle.
Yep.
And
unfortunately, I couldn't tell maybe if it was McCulley on the turnaround. He slipped a little bit. He may have been there to stop that short of a touchdown, but unable to get over to him. Man, these guys can play some ball.
They can. High snap. Calderon gets it down.
He's got
Borer puts it through. 28-21. Back to a one-score game. We still got 4:11 left before halftime. We'll take a timeout. We will come back to Little X right after this on KBLP Live.
Are you struggling to find a health insurance plan that fits your needs as well as your budget? Let me, Matt Powers, a licensed insurance agent, help you navigate the insurance maze and find the best plan for you. Together, we'll search a variety of plans from nationally recognized carriers at no cost to you. We can talk over the phone or in person. Why stress or wonder if you're choosing the right plan when I can help you for free? Call today and let me help you.
So the Leopards have figured out why Little Axe is doing as well as they are this season. They have definitely got the weapons. Second touchdown night of the pass, from the pass for Jaden Sampson. He had a 51-yarder earlier. That one was 29. But it's 28-21. Leopards by 7. We've got 4:11 left before halftime. Calderon tees it up for the Indians. And short and caught.
Well done.
And
well done right there.
Ah.
Self.
That was number 26. That's Easton Allison.
Oh, excuse me, Easton Allison. Great job fielding the ball right there, young man. Don't know that anybody was expecting an onside right there. So, good field position now. We'll take that.
The 49-yard line. Plenty of time to get one in. And, of course, the Leopards get the ball to start the third quarter, too. So, you'd really like to take about 4 minutes off the clock here and score.
I'd like to take 4:11 off the clock.
And timeout called by Little Axe. So, we'll take that timeout with them. We'll come back after this. Live coverage of Leopard football is presented by the American Exchange Bank here on KBLP Live.
Looking for your next adventure? Head to Morris Motorsports in Chickasha. We carry top brands like Polaris, Can-Am, Kawasaki, and Honda. Plus, we offer a full-service and parts department. Whether it's ATVs, side-by-sides, motorcycles, or accessories, we've got what you're looking for. Visit morrismotorsports.com or give us a call at 405-224-6113. At Morris Motorsports, we don't just sell machines, we sell fun.
.411 left to go before halftime. The Leopards have the ball at their own 49-yard line, 1st and 10. Cameron moves back to the quarterback. Taylor is running back. And give it to Taylor looking right. Got to the edge. He's got one in front, and he's going to take it to the house. 51 yards as long as there's not any flags.
I don't see any, and I'm going to be honest with you. They might have could have called one on that one, but they didn't. Well, Tyler, that was fast. We asked for them to take 4:11 off the clock, and they took 11.
They forgot the 4. Left exactly 4 minutes in it, but that's a 51-yard touchdown run for Dutton Taylor.
That was a quick trip down the field right there. Here's a flag.
Yep, got too many guys on the field. So that'll back them up for this conversion try.
Well, I can tell you that the penalties are a bit lopsided tonight.
Curry and Aguero are split right. Focht's the lone receiver left. Taylor in the backfield with Cameron. And they're going to give it to Taylor looking for the hole, and he got there. The conversion is good even after the penalty. And so, again, that drive took one play, 11 seconds, and with 4 minutes left to go before halftime.
This thing may be 54-46 by halftime.
By halftime. Let's keep it here for this one, and at halftime we're going to be checking on some of the area teams as they're playing, and somewhere in my stack of papers here I've got those games written down. And Class 4A will start with the Blanchard Lions, who are on the road at Medill tonight. Bridge Creek is at Elk City out of 4A. We dropped to 3A. And I think Pauls Valley and Star Spencer actually played last night. I did not go look up the score. We have to go look at it again, but that was what the paper was showing anyway, as it was going to be last night. Purcell hosts Heritage Hall tonight. And then, of course, Dibble at Colgate. Dixon is at Lexington. I think that one even showed to be last night. I may have to check on that one too. Marlowe hosting Marietta. Crossings is hosting Washington tonight. Wayne on the road at Ringling. Stratford is at Wynnewood. The Ellick Longhorns are down at Thackerville, and then the Maysville Warriors are hosting Midway tonight. So some of those games, and of course we'll also check on Jones and OCS and St. Mary and some of those guys over in the 2A1-1 too.
Jones OCS is close right now. I won't reveal. We'll talk about it at halftime. But it's close right now.
I would expect nothing less from those two teams.
I bet that's a ball game. Well, I'd like to see us get a stop here before halftime and kind of put a halt to this little shootout going on right now.
Calderon. No, it's not Calderon. Up back.
That's a good form tackle right there. Riker McCulley allowing Gmo to come in and clean that up. Great job.
That was actually number 25 on the return.
Did I miss? Oh, okay.
No, on the return.
Okay, gotcha. I thought I messed up on Riker again.
No. It was, but again, I point that out because there's no 25 on my roster.
Yep.
So, you know.
Number 25 has a tackle also, and I didn't call his name because I don't have him down.
We talked about a couple of the big guys up front for Little Axes wearing number 77 and number 79, and those two guys, we don't have 77, 78, 79, and we don't have any of those guys on the roster. So. But Loudon Gregory brings the offense back out for Little Axe. 3:55 left to go. They have it at their own 36-yard line. Trends either side, and they fake it, throw it out in the flat. I believe that is Roberts on the reception. Stops and tries to go forward again, and he'll have a first down.
Crew with the tackle there, number 16.
Get it out to the 48-yard line. That's a 12-yard reception for Landon Roberts.
First down.
Roberts' second catch tonight. He is their leading receiver, I believe. Twins either side. Gregory, give it to Dorian. Looking to the right, waiting, and
that's well defended. Well defended.
Beck, Curry, Taylor, they were all there.
They strung that out very well. Started up front. Let's see who was up front right there. I think it was, well, let me see here. Is that Logan Gutzmer, number 57 on this end? Yes, it is. He did a really good job staying out there and not getting sealed at the end, making him have to extend that out to the sideline. We had outside linebacker come up, and safety ended up over there, so really good job.
Trips left. Calderon, the lone receiver, right. Roberts is in motion. Actually, that is Sampson in motion. Back to pass. They throw it to Dorian out of the backfield. And
good job.
Oh, that is Gibby.
Attaboy.
Did not give up on the play. There were three white shirts right in front of Dorian, and he's dropped for a loss back at the 45. It's going to bring up a third down and 13. Clock down to 2:05 left to go before halftime. Bunch receivers right. Tight end left, and they're going to bring the man in motion to throw it out in the flat. It's caught and dropped immediately.
That was Isaac Cameron.
Roberts on the reception, but well short of a first down. He got to the 50-yard line. He got 5. But it's going to bring up a fourth down and 8, and Little Axe a decision to make here at midfield. They are down by 15 at 36-21. And they may be content to try to get this clock to run out here. 34, 33, 32 on the play clock. And that's what they're going to do. They're going to probably let that play clock run down and then call a timeout. So, Leopard offense has looked good. The defense at times has looked great, but they've sure given up some huge chunk plays. And they're going to have to figure that out at halftime.
Yeah,
play clock at 10.
Done a good job keeping them under wraps right here, although semi-conservative play calling here by Little Axe. Not pushing it down the field like they have been, throwing deep.
Little Axe will call the timeout with 43 seconds left. Don't forget, coming up at halftime, we will have your officially unofficial stats brought to you by Grow and Behold Landscaping. So we'll have that coming up at halftime. We'll check on some of the area teams and scores, kind of talk a little more about what the next couple of weeks looks like for the Leopards. Do all of that coming up in 43 seconds, as that's what we have left before halftime. Halloween night, the band is even decked out in their Halloween costumes as the Little Axe band gets ready to perform here at halftime. The cheerleaders are all decked out in their animal costumes.
Mm-hmm.
So here we go. Twins either side for Little Axe going for it on 4th and 9. 43 seconds left, and they go for the hard count, and the Leopards jump. So
offside, called against the defense. Be a 5-yard penalty.
So that'll make it a 4th and 4 and move the ball to the Leopard 41.
4th and 5 coming up for the Indians.
They tried it again. Now they'll be back to pass. Leopards bring some pressure. Throws it in the direction, and it's short, and
that should be a hold.
I started to say they grabbed the defender and yanked him away from the ball over there.
Grabbed him right around the waist.
And they don't call anything. The Leopards get it back get it over the turnover on downs, but at the same time, we had a chance at an interception right there had they not yanked us away from the football.
Yep, and Scott Jones, who was showing pressure right there, he rushed around the far end over there, and he got to the quarterback. Really good play right there.
So turnover on downs for the Indians. So with 37 seconds left, we've
got time for 3 touchdowns.
That's what we did a while ago. 11 seconds, you bet we do. The ball is at the Leopard 47-yard line. Cameron gives it to Taylor. Headed right, got blockers in front. Look at that, he's at the 40. Caught from behind, though, this time. Just inside the 35-yard line. The Leopards will hurry up, and actually they'll call a timeout. Here's a replay. See who caught him from behind, because I thought he was gone.
Yeah,
and then had an angle on him over there.
Number 2, I think, got him tripped
Roberts.
up.
But he did get the first down all the way down at the 33-yard line. So that is a, 3 and 27, it's a 30-yard run for Dutton Taylor, who is actually wrapping up the yards tonight. I tell you what, I'm going to have 3 calculators to add up his yardage tonight. So 1st and 10 Leopards, they're on 33, 29 seconds left. They would love to get a touchdown right here. Put themselves up by 3 scores and then get the ball back to start the third quarter.
Well, we could run Dutton around the end.
They hurry to the line.
Seems to be working so far.
It does. Taylor in the backfield. Cameron calls for it. This time, Taylor is wrapped up. Might have got a couple to the 30, and timeout call by the Leopards. Or no, we got a hurt Leopard.
Is that Dutton?
Taylor coming up off the bottom of the pile, and the Leopards did get a timeout call with 24 seconds left. That'll be their final timeout. They spot the ball at the 31, so he only picked up 2 on that one. Only 2 to bring up a 2nd down and 8. Leopards will be on the road at Washington next week. Wrap up the regular season.
Well, I can't believe that's the end.
It is. It just blows my mind how quickly things go. It's like you wait and wait and wait and wait. You can't wait for season to start, and then the next thing you know, we're in week 10.
Yeah, we're going to be in the gym here pretty quick.
It won't be long. So 2nd down and 8 from the Leopard 31. Taylor stays in the backfield with Cameron. Trips left. Aguero is the lone receiver right. Cameron from the shotgun. Back to pass. Throws the fade down the sideline. He's got wide open. Tuck foot. No, that's Taylor.
That was Dutton.
Taylor out of the backfield. I saw the single digit, and I actually thought that was but
Got a replay coming here.
Yep. But just ran that wheel route out of the backfield, and nobody picked him up,
Sure
and he
didn't.
was wide open down that sideline. So now Taylor
Mark a
adds a
passing
31-yard touchdown catch. And then he's going to try for the 2-point conversion again, and he goes in standing up. So you couldn't have drawn that ending up much better to be up 44-21 now. 17 seconds left before halftime, and knowing that you're going to get the ball here in the third quarter as well.
Glad to see him get a stop finally. Turn around and punch another one in short order. Still got 17 seconds left on the clock. What do we start with, 34?
Started with 37. Rolled all my stuff down on the wrong line.
You're going to run out of lines there.
I have an extra sheet.
Hope you got a good working calculator for halftime.
The sad part is I get excited into watching and I forget to write down more stuff than I remember to write down. That's always my problem is I get to the end and I think, good grief, well, I forgot to write that down, and I forgot to write that down.
That's why they're officially unofficial.
We're
not statisticians.
So Fott going to kick this one away, lays the ball flat on the ground. 17 seconds left here, looking to try to get as much of the time off here as we can. And spinning, and it'll be covered by one of the upbacks at the 47-yard line. It's a Little Axe with that 17 seconds left.
Well, I'm sure they want. Excuse me. I'm sure they want to keep it out of Dorian's hands right there.
Do not give him another chance.
Give him a chance to dance all over the field on us, because, boy, he does have some moves.
That is for sure.
You better watch the deep ball right here, too.
Yeah, Roberts is going to go left along with Sampson. Both of those guys are dangerous. Calderon is split over here right. He is as well. Dorian in the backfield with Gregory with 17 seconds left. Back to pass. And looking for the deep ball again. This time picked off. Crew Flood with the interception.
Heck of a job right there.
10 seconds left. Almost time to score another touchdown. And they're going to mark it at the 24-yard line where he came up with that one.
Well, do you take a shot right here, or do you take the knee? I'll tell you what I'd do.
I would be handing the ball off to Dutton Taylor and see if he can't put together what would you call that, a 79-yard touchdown or something?
It'd be a good way to go to the locker room.
Flood's in the backfield, so he can do the same thing as fast as he is. They'll go twins either side, though. Cameron, give it to Flood, and it's spins away from a tackle. Can he get to the edge? Yes, he's at the 25, and he caught from behind at the 30.
Good effort there by number 18 there for the Indians, actually catching up to him. I didn't think he would.
All that running, he ended up with 7 yards, but, man, if he could have just got past that last one, he might have taken it to the house. So we finally made it to halftime. 44-21, Leopards on top. So we'll send it back over to JD. We'll take a timeout, some words from our sponsors, and we're going to figure out our officially unofficial stats and be back with more from Little Axe right after this on KBLP Live.
Ladies and gentlemen,
American Exchange Bank, right here in Lindsay, is a locally owned and operated community bank that believes in just that, you, a community of fellow Leopards. We love our customers. We feel very grateful for each one. So if you are looking for a safe place to put your money, need help achieving that next dream project, or are simply looking for a different banking experience, give us a call at 405-756-3101. We look forward to serving you each day. Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender.
Beckman and all of his staff at 301 South Main Street in Lindsay would like to wish the Lindsay High School football team good luck this season. To schedule your next eye exam, call Dr. Beckman's office at 405-756-4414. Operating hours are from 8:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Thursday and 8:30 to noon on Friday. Call 405-756-4414 or stop by at 301 South Main in Lindsay. Go Leopards from everybody at Dr. Mike Beckman's office.
If you have a hankering for the best barbecue in South Central Oklahoma, then get yourself down to the Meat Locker Barbecue in Lindsay. Every Monday, Thursday, and Friday, located just off of Highway 19 at 106 Northwest 4th. At the Meat Locker, we work hard to bring you the most consistent, delicious, slow-smoked barbecue around at a price that won't break the bank. And don't forget, we cater too, and we'd love to do the cooking for your next event. So come see us or give us a call, 405-428-1198. And visit our new website at meatlockerbbqok.com for the latest Meat Locker merchandise. We're proud to sponsor this broadcast of Lindsay Leopard Athletics and want to wish all the students, faculty, and staff a successful year.
Capturing all your special moments is such a blessing to me, from running down the ball field to walking down the aisle. Call or text Photography Blessings by Lacey for all your photography needs. 405-428-0305. Go Leopards and Leopardettes.
If you need local trash pickup with quality service at a fair price, call Red Dirt Waste Services today at 580-432-5697. Red Dirt Waste Services is locally owned and operated, offering household, residential, and light commercial trash pickup in Lindsay and surrounding areas, including Ellick, Bradley, Bray Doyle, Cox City, Elmore City, and Foster. Red Dirt Waste Services does household cleanouts too, and they offer 96-gallon poly carts and dumpsters. Bagged, loose, or heavy items, doesn't matter, they'll come get it. Red Dirt Waste Services even offers valet service, so you don't even have to take your trash to the curb. Schedule your weekly pickup today by calling 580-432-5697. Stop paying more than you have to for quality, dependable, and locally owned trash pickup. Call Red Dirt Waste Services at 580-432-5697. That's 580-432-5697.
At Rural Electric Cooperative, we're committed to providing electric power and opportunity to the many areas our members call home. That includes supporting youth programs that teach life skills and build character. With REC, you're more than a customer, you're a member owner. And that's why we're always working hard to provide you with the most dependable electric power possible. As a Touchstone Energy Cooperative, REC is dedicated to providing the best service possible and supporting the communities in our service area.
For over 68 years, Winans Funeral Home in Maysville, Oklahoma, has been serving families in the area during their greatest time of need, the loss of a loved one. We treat each family as if they were our own and consider it a true calling to minister to each and every family that calls upon us. We don't take caring for your loved one and your family lightly. Your care is important to us. Call on us 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, where our staff can assist your family with immediate need with the loss of a loved one, pre-need arrangement planning, pre-need burial insurance, along with questions regarding funeral burial trust accounts, Veterans Administration, and Social Security benefits questions. Myself, John W. Williams, Teresa, and Claudia are well experienced in these areas and will be more than happy to assist you in any way we can. Winans Funeral Home in Maysville, where you are family.
Do you have your Oklahoma medical marijuana card, or do you need your card? Rusty's can help you with that. We are your local vape shop and dispensary with more than 6 years of service as a modern smoke shop. Rusty's is located 1 block north of Cherokee Street at 204 Northwest 4th Street in Lindsay, and half a mile east of I-35 at 2401 West Grant Street in Pauls Valley. Get your stash at Rusty's.
A friend is someone who knows where you came from. Someone who always shows up when you need them.
Hey, Ben.
Someone who's there for the good times and the challenging ones. With comprehensive insurance policies backed by award-winning customer service, Shelter Insurance is committed to being there when you need us most.
When the unexpected strikes, see Shelter Agent Caleb Smith in Lindsay.
The Shopper News Note isn't just another paper. The Shopper News Note is a weekly publication that arrives in your mailbox every Wednesday for free. The Shopper offers free Shopper Topper advertisements, as well as news notes and classifieds. And everyone at the Shopper wishes the Lindsay Leopards good luck this season. Go Leopards!
Sooner Valve Repair in Lindsay would like to wish the Lindsay Leopards and Leopardettes all the best during this season. When in need of a valve repair, come by Sooner Valve Repair at 106 Southwest 9th Street in Lindsay, Oklahoma, or call 405-756-1599. Good luck, Leopards, from Sooner Valve Repair in Lindsay.
Too hot to mow? Too busy to mow? Don't sweat it. Grow and Behold Landscaping meets all your professional lawn care needs for residential and commercial properties. Licensed, insured, always dependable. Whether it's residential mowing and pest control or commercial landscaping, when it grows up, we show up. Call Grow and Behold Landscaping now for your free quote at 405-926-1492. Mention KBLP for a 5% discount on your first service.
Sorry, we're having a great time. As you can see, the Little Axe band there on the field and entertaining us here at halftime, all in their Halloween costumes. And we were talking about their music choices. They've played the theme from Friday the 13th, the theme from Jaws. Now they're playing the theme from Ghostbusters. And JD says it's spooky, and I gave my evilest laugh I could possibly give, and then we all kind of choked and cracked up here just before we came back on the air, so my apologies. But welcome to halftime and your officially unofficial stats brought to you by Grow and Behold Landscaping, whether it's residential mowing and pest control or commercial landscaping. When it grows up, they show up. Call for your free quote. Mention KBLP. They'll give you a 5% discount on your first service. So Grow and Behold Landscaping sponsoring your officially unofficial stats here at halftime. We will start with the Little Axe Indians, who, again, have been impressive this season. The Leopards have held Rebel Dorian. He's the only one that's carried the ball here in the first half. 86 yards on 11 carries tonight on the ground for Dorian, and that's all the ground game for him. But then Loudon Gregory is 7 of 10 passing, 141 yards, and 104 of that, belongs to number 14, Jaden Sampson. He's got 3 catches, 104 yards, and 2 touchdowns. He's got a 51-yard and a 29-yard touchdown catch. Then catch for 22 yards for Esteban Calderon. Landon Roberts has 2 catches for 12 yards. And out of the backfield, even Rebel Dorian has a catch for 3 yards as well. And that's the numbers for Little Axe, who rolls up 227 total yards in the first half. It's funny that we mentioned the number 227, how that works out, because that's exactly what Dutton Taylor has rushing in this first half. Ooh. 12 carries, 227 yards, and 3 touchdowns. So, very quickly that comes out to what? About 18 yards a carry?
18.92 yards per carry.
Almost 19 yards a carry. That is incredible.
Absolutely.
He's got a 63-yard touchdown run, a 51-yard touchdown run, a 25-yard touchdown run, and then he's also got another 30-yard run in there as well. He is really racking them up here in his first half. And then you turn around and talk about Crew Flood, who has 73 yards on 7 carries, so he's averaging just over 10 yards a carry. And then Tug Fott came in. He's got 3 for 28 yards in there as well, and he's got a 3-yard touchdown run himself. So the Leopards with 4 rushing touchdowns, 24 carries, 328 yards, and 4 rushing touchdowns in the first half. And then Isaac Cameron passing 5 of 7, 92 yards, 2 touchdown passes. Manny Aguero's got 2 catches for 26 yards. He had the first touchdown of the game from a 15-yard touchdown. And then there at the end, we had the 31-yard touchdown pass to Dutton Taylor out of the backfield. So Taylor's got 4 total touchdowns, 3 on the ground, 1 through the air, and he's got 258 yards of total offense by himself just in the first half.
Whew.
Pretty impressive. So, with that, let's go talk to Andrew about the defensive numbers.
Man, I want to keep talking about those offensive numbers. Those are good ones, man.
Those are good, man.
I'll start with Little Axe leading tacklers for the Indians, Upshaw with 3 tackles. Forgive me if I don't say this right, but number 13, Borer, with 3 tackles. And number 28, Andrews, also recording 3. They allowed again, 328 yards on 24 rush plays. That's 13.7 team rushing, team defense, rushing defense, 13.7 yards allowed. Passing, they allowed 92 yards on 7 plays. That comes out to 13.1 yards per pass. 420 yards allowed. That's a big number right there on 31 plays. 13.5 yards allowed per play. So the Leopards are just eating them up, and they're going to have to improve a little bit on defense if we're going to stop the scoring. Let me go over to the Leopards if I don't drop all my stuff here.
Don't drop all your
So Leopards leading tacklers, Crew Flood. No. Let me back up. Isaac Cameron, 4 tackles tonight so far. Crew Flood with 3.5. Riker McCulley with 2.5. And then we have Thornburg with a pair. Also, Isaac records an interception earlier in the game, and Crew there late with the interception to give us the ball back, setting up that last touchdown. So great job there on defense. We allow 86 rush yards on 11 plays for 7.8 yards per rush. 141 yards allowed passing on 10 plays. That's 14 yards per pass. Total 227 yards on 21 plays. That's 10.8 yards allowed. So you got 10.8 yards allowed by the Leopards, 13.5. Not a huge difference on the yards per play allowed for these defenses, but the score obviously telling a different tale there. Penalties-wise, way lopsided against the Leopards this time. 7 penalties tonight, 65 yards assessed. And Little Axe with just 2 penalties called on them tonight, and one of those was offset, so actually only 5 yards assessed on them. So losing the battle of penalties tonight, but winning on the scoreboard.
Yeah, and we've seen a couple of those penalties called that we looked at it. We just go, we're not sure why, but it's right now. The Leopards have a 44-21 lead on the scoreboard, and again, they will get the ball to start the third quarter. So you got to like the chances here, and got to keep piling it on, and got to stop the big plays. I mean, that is really what's hurting them. They haven't been. I think the longest drive either team has had. Little Axe had a drive just before Cameron came up with that interception on their second drive there in that first quarter. That drive was 11 plays. The Leopards' first drive was 10 plays when they scored their first touchdown.
Mm-hmm.
After that, nobody's had a drive that was more than 6 plays. So everybody's been getting 3 or 4 plays and a touchdown. There's been a couple of turnovers. And I'd be amiss if I didn't bring this up because I didn't really point this out like I really wanted to. Isaac Cameron, on top of his passing and what he's done, he had a 32-yard reception down here a while ago that was incredible.
Outstanding, yes.
With the tipped ball, but he had the concentration to be able to get that left arm out there and tip it to himself and come down with it to set the Leopards up for that 3-yard touchdown run from Tug Fott with Isaac Cameron's catch. So, again, just the athleticism that Cameron has to be able to do he can do quarterback, he can do wide receiver. It's just the talent on this Leopard team is incredible. And we talk about the run that Taylor had and Maxton Simonson's leading the way out here in front of him, or was that a flood run? I don't remember now which running back. I want to say it was Taylor. I think it was Taylor, but here's Simonton at 213 pounds out there leading the running back and running right with him stride for stride. So. Again, these athletes on this field are just incredible. So, hey, I'm going to say the same thing about Little Axe. And I told you that, you look at Little Axe and they've had a good season, and they've kind of they've won against teams they probably should have won against, lost to teams they should have lost to.
Yep.
But at the same time, when you look at the numbers that these guys are putting up, and after watching this first half, I know why.
Yeah.
I mean, these are big plays. They're
offensively, they're on fire. I mean, I have a hard time thinking that there's too many other than maybe the top two in this class who would be able to stop them regularly with that deep ball right there. And even stopping the run, they got is it Dorian or Dorian? It was a Dorian.
Yeah.
Just so stinking shifty. I mean, many of these runs that he made good yardage on, they were well defended. Like, I don't think coaches go in the film room this weekend and go, we boo-booed on defense right here.
Right.
Like, they were doing the right things. He just reversed field, pulled some shifty moves, and just made guys miss. I don't think you can even fault the Leopards too bad on a few of those. You can credit his athleticism for getting it done. Defensively, just haven't played very good. I feel like if they tightened up their defense even a little bit, they're a contender.
I agree. Well, let's do this because we've sat here and talked so long that
we used our whole
halftime. So we're going to have to go look at some scores. And so I want to jump in here in the Class 4A, and we'll start with Bridge Creek and Elk City, and Elk City has a 28-6 lead in the third quarter of that ball game. Blanchard is up on Medill big, 46-0. That game also in the third quarter. And then we'll drop down to Class 3A, and Heritage Hall and Purcell trails Heritage Hall 48-6. That game also in the third quarter. And then looking down for this Pauls Valley Star Spencer game, and I don't see that. And I think that was played, may have been played last night.
It was homecoming for Pauls Valley.
But I did not see.
They did that last night. You go on. I'll try to hunt for that if you want me to.
And we'll go down to a Class 2A1, and this is where we start getting interesting. Jones, number one in the state for some people. OCS may be number one for others, or Washington may be the other one with Jones in the top five. But Jones is number one. OCS is number four according to Squirtle, and Jones is up 32-14 in the third quarter over OCS. Washington 49-0 over Crossings, that game in the third quarter. St. Mary is up 61-6 on Blackwell. That's another one the Leopards have to worry about over there in that other district. Marlow and Marietta. Marlow up 42-0 on Marietta. And then Dixon leads the Lexington Bulldogs 21-14. That game was final. So, again, that was a game that was played last night. Dixon won that game 21-14. We'll look quickly at 2A2 and look for the Dibble Demons, and they lead Colgate 34-7. They're on the road there at Colgate. And we'll drop down to Class A and check on the Wayne Bulldogs and the Wynnewood Savages. And Wynnewood leads Stratford 42-0 in the third quarter. And then we look for the Wayne Bulldogs, and I don't see the Wayne Bulldogs. I may have to go to A2 to find the Wayne Bulldogs. That would be why. And Wayne is trailing Ringling 40-8. That's actually a final score for that game. We'll go to Class B quickly. If I can quit hitting the wrong thing on my phone. And look at Class B and look for the Ellick Longhorns. And they are on the road at Thackerville. And
we're set to kick off here, Greg.
Oh, really? Well, okay. They didn't do their 3 minutes like they normally would. Ellick is ahead of Thackerville 50-8.
And I looked for Pauls Valley there. They do not have them on Squirtle for whatever reason. So I've got a source over there. I'm going to see if I can get a score out of him.
Leopards do get the kick, and it'll be taken at the 25-yard line, and that is Aiden Beck on the return, I believe, and he'll get it out near the 40-yard line. A good return to start.
40-yard line. First and 10 for Lindsay at the 40.
And it has gotten a little nippy up here, Greg.
The wind picked up. If it wasn't for the wind, it wouldn't be bad up here at all.
It
But
was beautiful just a little bit ago.
But it is starting to cool off. So the Leopard offense heads out. Flood will be in the backfield with Cameron at quarterback. Beck will be split left along with Aguero. Flood coming left, looking for the edge, cuts up inside, and there's not much there. He'll get from the 40 to maybe the 41. Pick up maybe a yard to bring up a 2nd down and 9. And they're going to show him with no gain on the play. I don't know how you do that when he fell forward at the 41-yard line. I'm giving him a yard. 2nd down and 9. Flood right up the middle, and again, not much there.
Man.
Keeps pushing forward, however. He refuses to go down, and that one will go to the 42. But it's going to bring up a 3rd down and 8, however. Aguero and Fott are split right. Beck is split left. Flood stays in the backfield with Cameron. Don't need a 3 and out right here. You need to go put something into the end zone. 3rd and 8 from their own 42. Cameron calls for it. Looking to pass. He's got Aguero behind the defense, and he's got it at the 30. Knocks it in down. He's at the 20 and got down at the 19-yard line. What a play for Manny Aguero to go up and get that one.
Great job right there.
Here comes a replay.
Robert
got behind the defender. Pass was tall, but he went up and grabbed it and knocks down the guy, knocks away the first guy.
Yeah, love to see a receiver lowering the boom and running over somebody right there. That's a good job.
So 39 yards on that reception for Aguero. Yeah. We've got a personal foul call on the Leopards.
I bet somebody said something.
Yeah. Hey, JD says, hey, maybe it's on the replay. Aguero checks out. Rocker McCulley checks in.
15-yard unsportsmanlike penalty after the play.
So they do call the unsportsmanlike, which moves the ball back to the 33-yard line. Give it to Flood. Headed right. Cuts up inside, and he'll get across the 30 and where they put
tackle
that
over
down.
there, 54 with the tackle. Sorry, I'm struggling to find these numbers here. Peyton Mason with the tackle right there, number 54.
So you had a 1st and 25, and you only pick up 6 there, so we'll call it 2nd and 19 now. Flood right up the middle, puts his head down, and he's not going to get a whole lot more. He'll get to the 20. To the 21, picks up 6 more, but you still got 3rd and about 13 to go. Twins right, single receiver left. Cameron looking to pass. And threw the pick. It was almost like he couldn't decide which one of those receivers he was going to throw it to, and instead he threw it right into the hands of a Little Axe defender, and he'll take it to the 30. So the last thing the Leopards needed was to come away empty-handed right there, keep that pressure on the Indians, but instead to give it to them on the interception with 9:24 left here in the 3rd.
And I believe that interception was made by Jose Borer, number 13.
So Little Axe has it at their own 30. Sampson's going to split wide left. He will be the only receiver left. Everybody else stays right. Dorian in the backfield with Gregory. from the shotgun. Dorian.
Oh,
what a play!
Wow. That was Dutton Taylor flying in there. And a little bit of a
watch this. I mean,
afterwards.
Just on a shot. Nobody touched him, and he was there just as soon as Dorian got the handoff, and the loss is all the way back to the 23-yard line. 2nd and 17. Back to pass. Roberts out in the flat. Got away from the first two guys, and look out.
Oh, man.
He's down the sideline. Can they catch him? Flood can't bring him down, and they're going to go all the way to the house.
My goodness.
So you sack them for 7 on first down, and then you give up a 72-yard touchdown pass when you had 3 white shirts out there around him.
I mean, there was 3-4 opportunities right there for the Leopard defense to get him down. Couple of good blocks out there. I'd give Little Axe credit for those, but man, you got to have those. You got to have those tackles.
77 yards on the pass. So instead of adding another score on your first possession, you throw an interception and then give up a 77-yard touchdown. And instead of being a 4 or 5 touchdown game, now you've let them climb back in it again. It's 44-28.
All right, gonna have to shake them halftime cobwebs off and get to work right here.
No kidding. 8:34 left in the third. It's 44-28. Leopards by 16. We'll come back after this timeout. This is Leopard football presented by the American Exchange Bank on KBLP Live.
For all your oil-filled electrical needs, call Michael Schirach with SOS Electrical. SOS is a family-owned business that specializes in oil-filled, industrial, and commercial electrical construction and maintenance. No job is too big, no job is too small. Give SOS a call at 1-405-428-1944 today. Good luck, Leopards.
Jose Borer tees it up for the Indians after they went on a 2-play, 77-yard drive. It's back again.
Oh.
Ran right into number 25.
Who we don't have on the roster.
But the Leopards need to get some offense going here. Little Axe has got some momentum going their way now. The Leopards will start first and 10. They're on 30.
Yep, I hope we didn't come in come out of the locker room for the second half thinking that we've got this in hand.
Yeah, for sure.
Guarantee you Little Axe is not going to take their foot off the gas here, so neither can we. We know how quickly they can score, so we're just going to have to keep returning the favor.
Thought's going to move back into the backfield at running back. Taylor's back there with him. Beck will go wide left. Cameron stays in the game, but as a wide receiver to the right. Thought. Taylor looking to the right. Again got to the edge, and again he's got room. He's at the 50 before he's run out of bounds.
Wow.
And thrown down on the side over there out on the far side of the field, but the Leopards have a first down in Little Axe territory.
They just don't have an answer for that play. I don't know how many times we've run it now. Taylor just too fast for him, I guess. I think that was number 28. Again, having a hard time with the numbers, with the tackle over there. And that's Andrews. He's had a pretty good night tonight.
Thought calls for it. This time right up the middle for Taylor. Bounces it outside. Bounces off of another defender. Still at the sideline and then gets slung out of bounds. Inside the 45, should be around the 44-yard line, which would be about a 3-yard pickup on first down, bring up a second down and 7.
What's his number?
Aguero and Curry are split left this time. Thought still in at quarterback. Taylor to his right from the shotgun. And this time the zone read. Thought, hesitates, pushes forward, and gets to the 41. Picks up about 3 yards on the play, but still going to bring up a 3rd down and 4. Got to convert this right here. McCulley and Cameron are bunched up to the right. Aguero and Courier to the left. Thought, quarterback keeper headed right. And second effort got him the 1st down if they'll put it where it ought to go.
He's right on the chain right there.
They're gonna spot him short. They're gonna spot him a half yard short and make it 4th and 1.
Let's go, Indian fans. We need a stop here. Make some noise.
Taylor has it, no problem. Got to the 35-yard line.
Taylor on the carry. The Leopards 1st down.
So mark it at the 35. Pickup of 2 and a 1st down. Curry and Aguero stay split left. Cameron is split right. And now Aguero will join him there. Gibby in the backfield. He'll line up in the slot left from the pistol for Fott. Give it to Taylor. Found a hole. It closed, but he is dragging defenders all the way down to the 25-yard line. And now we'll get another flag here from a play where they threw Cameron down well after the play was over. So that'll add 15 on to a play that was already at the 25-yard line.
Yeah, we got 2 flags there.
So we'll see what what they sort out here. 5:38 left to go here in the 3rd quarter. Still 44-28 Leopards. Up by 16. White Hat headed over to talk to Coach Embry. And I saw the personal foul on the late throwdown of Cameron on the far side. What I don't know is what the flag is right there where Taylor was brought down at the 25. So we'll have to wait and see what they call here. White Hat still talking to Coach Embry. Here comes
Coach Embry didn't look terribly happy right there.
He really
either.
didn't, but now he's going to kind of – the White Hat's walking all the way across the field over here to talk to Coach Gregory. So, again, lots of discussion here. And we still don't have any idea what the other flag was for, so we still don't have any idea what the discussion's about. Oh, they're both on the defense.
Both on the D. Horse collar and personal foul.
We have a horse collar tackle called against the Indians.
So that, yeah. Which I guess if that's 2 15-yard penalties and you're only at the 25, so I guess you move at half the distance to the goal. That's 30 yards worth of penalties.
I would think you go 15
and then
half from there.
So Leopards are going to get really good field position out of that, and they'll move it all the way down to the 12-yard line.
All right, so
Lindsay will have the ball 1st and 10, 12.
So Fott stays in at quarterback. Taylor behind him. Curry is the lone receiver left. Aguero and Cameron are bunched up to the right. Taylor This time,
Oh,
another
horse collar, big time.
And I don't see a flag. Well, I'll start saying the Whitehead's got one back here.
54, I think, right there. With the tackle. Horse collar tackle.
Another horse collar, so this will move it from the 12, should move it down to the 6. So first and goal now from the 6 for the Leopards. Gibby now moves up to a tight end right. Aguero and Curry are split left. Cameron is the lone receiver out to the right. Thought works from the pistol. Has Taylor behind him. And Taylor right up the middle. Hit
man.
the second he got the ball.
Wow, that was Upshaw, number 7, big stick.
Taylor loses. See where they actually mark it. And I put it at the 8, so a loss of 2. It's going to bring up a second and goal from the 8. He didn't have a chance there. They were there as soon as he got the handoff.
No, they got a bunch of dudes stacked in the box right there.
Taylor looking right this time. Now Gibby gets the edge, block on the edge, and he's right at the pylon. Let's see what they call.
Calling him out of bounds.
Out of bounds before he gets there.
About 2 yards short.
Third and goal.
Could not see who had the tackle over there, way over in the far corner.
So it looks like they've got it marked, at the 3.
Timeout, official timeout.
First and goal.
Oh. Okay, so they let him pick up a first down right there. It's first and goal from the 3. And Taylor bounced it. Can he get there?
Oh, he tried. He stuck the ball
He
out.
did. Touchdown, Leopards.
Got it.
3-yard run.
Man, great second effort right there. He ran into a defender, backed it up a step or two, and went again.
Would not be denied.
No, Dutton's on a tear tonight, man.
Two-point conversion attempt with Fott at quarterback. Taylor Weck there with him. And Fott with the zone read and nowhere to go that time.
Two-point conversion attempt is no good.
So 4:03 left to go here in the third, and the Leopards add to their lead. It's 50-28 now. Leopards on top of the Little X Indians. We'll take a timeout. Be back with more Leopard football presented by the American Exchange Bank after this on KBLP Live.
The team at Streamline Services contributes a great deal of their success to hard work, experience, and above all, a positive health and safety protocol. There is every reason they should be your next phone call for any of your oil and gas swabbing needs. Give Austin Smith a call today at 1-405-756-7763 to see how Streamline Services can help with your project while ensuring safety and professionalism without sacrificing quality work being done. Everyone at Streamline Services wishes the best of luck to everyone at Lindsay Public Schools this year. Go Leopards!
So Alan Gonzalez has it teed up for the Leopards. Roberts and Calderon back deep for the Indians. 50-28 Leopards, 4:03 left to go here in the third. Nice kick right down the middle. Takes a good bounce. Calderon at the 15. To the 20, right up the middle, and brought down as he crosses the 30-yard line.
Man, I'm gonna give the tackle to Little Axe, number 25. He
took his own man out.
He ran right into the back of his own man right there and bounced off.
The 31-yard line. Indians have it first and 10 from their own 31.
So 1st and 10 Indians. Their own 31-yard line. They trail by 22 to the Leopards. Trips right, single receiver left for Loudon Gregory. Dorian to his right from the shotgun. Back to pass. Looking for the D-ball again.
Oh, swatted. Was that Dennis or Gibby that got a hand on that ball?
Somebody in there got a hand on it. Yeah. Well, and Roberts takes himself out of the game, limping pretty good on that left leg. I don't know that was really such a bad play because you didn't know for sure if he caught it or not. But you get an unsportsmanlike call on the Leopards. I disagree with that completely. But
unsportsmanlike conduct called against Lindsay.
Man, and this negates a great defensive play there
by
your lineman. Again, couldn't tell if that was Dennis or Keegan Gibson getting a hand on that ball, but they swatted it down, put them behind the chains right there, and here they are with a first down.
All the way out at the 46-yard line now. And Coach Embry arguing with the white hat over there.
Yep, not winning that battle.
Not winning that one at all. Trips right, single receiver left. And they're right up the middle goes Dorian. Breaks it to the right. He's got room. He's also got a blocker that was blocking in the back. We don't get that call, but Flood does bring Dorian down, but not till he got all the way down to the 36-yard line of Lindsay.
Another big gash right there. You just can't can't let up on these guys. We got to continue to get stops.
Absolutely. Dorian again. Trying to get to the edge, and not much there that time. The Leopards did a great job of stringing that one down. Aiden Beck really did a good job
that was good.
Keeping him from getting that corner.
2nd and 7 coming up.
Mark it at the 34-yard line, 2nd down and 7. Twins either side. Gregory from the shotgun. Back to pass. Right over the middle, and he threw it behind.
Yeah.
And we're going to get a flag on that. Pass interference called on Dutton Taylor. And again, the pass was thrown behind him. It really was not a pass interference.
Man, it's just one of those things. If you make contact, even if they just think it's a tiny bit early and you don't have your head turned looking back at the football, you just don't benefit from that very often.
So spot the ball at the 19-yard line. And it's another first down. Sampson goes wide left. Trips right. Dorian in the backfield with Gregory. Fake it to him. The wide receiver screen for Calderon. And caught from behind and run out of bounds shy of the 10-yard line.
He has a 6-yard gain for Esteban Calderon on the reception.
Mark it at the 13-yard line. Pickup of 6, bring up a 2nd down and 4. Sampson again, the lone receiver left. Trips right. Gregory to Dorian, right up the middle, and he'll be stopped as he crosses the 10-yard line.
That was a good tackle right there. Dutton and Gmo both combining there.
But they'll give him the first down. That'll be at the 8-yard line. Had a 2nd and 4 and picked up 5. So 1st and goal from the 8 for the Indians. Leopards would love to turn him away right here.
Mm-hmm.
Trips left this time. Calderon, the lone receiver right. Leopards look like they may bring some pressure here. And
Call it time.
Timeout is going to be called
Timeout called by Lindsay.
by the Leopards. A minute 35 left here in the third quarter. 50-28. Lindsay on top. We have a timeout on the field. We'll take it with it. Come back with more football after this. Leopard football is presented by the American Exchange Bank here on KBLP Live.
Are you tired of doing laundry? Give Sunshine Suds a call and let them do it for you. Sunshine Suds will wash and fold your clothes, and they also offer dry cleaning. Sunshine Suds also does quilting and alterations. Load up that laundry basket and head to Sunshine Suds, located at 107 Southwest 2nd Street in Lindsay, Oklahoma, or give them a call at 405-756-2850.
Tonight's broadcast of Lindsay Leopard Football brought to you in part by the Super C Mart, your hometown grocery store, offering everything you need to feed the family, including fresh produce and choice meats. Good luck to the Lindsay Leopard football team from your fans at the Super C Mart.
A minute 35 left in the third. This game feels like it's been going for 4 or 5 hours now. We are, 2 hours and 15 minutes in?
Yep.
And we haven't even made it to the third quarter yet, through the end of the third quarter yet. The White Hat and Coach Embry have been talking almost that whole time out.
They've had quite a few good conversations this evening.
I don't know. Depends on what you might want to classify as good, but Twins either side. First and goal for the Indians from the Leopard 8. Dorian right up the middle. Stuffed. Deggering.
Yes, sir, Deggering.
Absolutely stuffed him right in the hole. Might have got a couple to the 6, but it's second and goal from the 6. Twins either side again for Gregory. Has Dorian to his right in the shotgun. Second and goal. Calls for it. Fakes it. Gregory keeps it himself, and he'll get to the 5, maybe the 4, and that's about it. That's the first time anybody has carried the ball on a rushing play other than Rebel Dorian.
That was Deggering again. A couple other white shirts in there helping him out. But, man, that's what we need from the Hog Mollies up front.
Third and goal. Looks like it's between the 3 and 4 yard line.
Third and goal from the 3 yard line coming up.
Now they'll stack the receivers right at the end of the line.
It's a lot of dudes in the box right there.
And they're going to run Calderon, and the Leopards snuff it out. Gibby was back there to shut it down along with Beck. And now it is
big play
fourth
right
and
there.
goal. The loss back to where? They haven't spotted it yet. Of course, that was the final play of the third quarter. Looks like they're going to put it about the 8 yard line. Deggering started to pick it up, says no, leave it there. Maybe it's at the 7, which would be a loss of 3. But that'll do it for the third quarter. We'll go all the way to the other end of the field.
Got a big stand going right here. Let's see if they can finish it.
Finish it off here. We'll do that right after this timeout. This is live coverage of Leopard football. It's presented by the American Exchange Bank here on your sports leader, KBLP Live.
Taco Truck is ready to curb your hunger. The traveling taco truck has locations in Lindsay and Blanchard and is available for catering services. You can contact El Unico to book your next event at 405-760-0821. El Unico enjoys supporting all of our Leopards with their Taco Tuesdays. Reach out to El Unico for your next event.
We start the fourth quarter with the Indians having a 4th and goal. The ball sits at the Leopard 7 yard line. That play by Keegan Gibson was huge just then because they had it at the 3. And now instead of having a 4th down at the 3, you've got a 4th at the 7. Now, we've also seen the big plays that these Indians can put together, so a 7-yard play is not anywhere out of the question. With this Leopard defense, would absolutely love to turn these guys away right here.
Got DeGaring, Gmo, Scott Jones up front.
trips bunched up to the right. Sampson's like tight end left. Back to pass. Throws it toward the end zone, and we probably got a pass interference call right there.
Yeah, and again, that's one that just isn't going to go your way a lot of time. Whenever you defend, you throw your hands up, you don't turn your head. Just don't go the defender's way most of the time on those.
Yeah, if you don't ever turn and look for the ball, you're not ever going to get by with that one. And that was one that Curry would like to have back because he was in position. All he had to do was turn around. In fact, he might even pick up an interception right there if he was turned around.
Yeah. Now, on the other hand, you save a touchdown. It's not automatic first down. It'd be fourth down again, right? But from half the distance.
Right, so now you're at the 4.
The pass interference called against Lindsay.
So, in a college game, that's devastating because you go first down now from half the distance, but you're still fourth here. Maybe not a terrible option.
Twins either side. Gregory's back to pass. He's still rolling, still looking, throws it out in the flat. It's caught for the touchdown.
Man. Good athletic play right there. Tough to defend, throwing the ball to his outside there. Looks like it was Crew Flood giving chase. And, man, it's just hard to get out there on his outside shoulder.
And that's number 6 on the reception, Eli Bredd. That's his first catch tonight. But it's a 4-yard touchdown when he does. Makes it 50-34. There still has an extra point try to go. Kick is up, on the way, and it is good. Border's got a good leg.
Yeah, he does. And Little Axe is not going away.
11:48 left in the ball game. 50-35. It's a 2-score game. Still plenty of time left. Don't go away. We've got more Leopard football coming your way right after this timeout, and it's presented by the American Exchange Bank on KBLP Live.
Small business needing a little creative pick-me-up? Do you need to refresh your business cards or looking for a new logo? Is your business Facebook page still using photos from 2019? Tailored Creative Services offers services for logo design, business cards, photography, videography, and pretty much everything in between. Find me on Facebook at Tailored Creative Services, and let's talk about your next project.
So Little Axe is not going to go away. 50-35, Leopards with a 15-point lead, 11:48 left in the ball game.
Nope, they are not going to quit tonight. We got to keep scoring. I would like to put together a nice, long, sustained drive right here. Use some clock and get on down and punch one in and maybe take 3, 4, 5 minutes off the clock. It'd be beautiful.
McCauley and Dutton are back deep for the Leopards. Borer has it teed up for the Indians. And again, a short onside kick and
great job covering that.
And tell you what,
Allison again, that's 2 for him.
Great hands right there because that's coming at you hard, tumbling like it is. I mean, that's great hands for him to grab that and be able to cover it, and it's right at midfield.
And, there's not a lot of that's not a real snazzy play right there, but, man, seeing a kid right there covering the ball like he's done 2 times tonight, that makes his stock go up. That's a really big deal.
They do mark it at the 49 of Lindsay. So 1st and 10 Leopards, their own 49. Vought's going to stay in at quarterback. Cameron will go wide right. They'll bunch everybody else up to the left. Gibby in the slot left. Flood the running back. Flood headed left, and he's going to get caught from behind. 7, is that Upshaw? It is. T.J. Upshaw caught him from behind. Taylor checks in. Flood checks out. Gibby also checks out, and Beck checks in. So they'll go back to the full wide receiver set with Taylor in the backfield. Lost of 2 yards on that play from Flood. Second down and 12, the ball at the 47. Cameron and McCulley will split right. Beck and Aguero split left. Thought from the shotgun. Taylor up the middle, stumbled just as he went to cut and could not get enough footing to get through the hole, and he'll fall right at the original line of scrimmage. It's 3rd and 10. Way behind the chains here. Beck and Aguero will stay split left. McCulley and Cameron go right. Thought from the shotgun with Taylor to his left. 3rd and 10. Thought calls for it. He's back to pass. Pressure comes. He's got McCulley on the slant. Another
horse collar.
Horse collar. He got the first down at the 38 anyway, but we do get the horse collar added on to the end of it. That's huge.
Yes, sir. I believe that was number 33, which I don't have on the roster.
Of course.
Let me check that number, make sure I've got the number right. They are a little hard to see. Yeah, 33 is the right player, and I don't have him on the roster, so he may be happy about that.
Move the ball all the way down to the 23-yard line. So 1st and 10 Leopards. They are at the Little Axe 23. Again, McCulley and Aguero are left. Cameron right with Gibson in the slot left. Pistol for Fott. Taylor right up the middle. Breaks through and gets down inside the 20. And to about the 17-yard line. He'll pick up 6 for a 2nd down and 4.
That was Roberts, number 2, making the stop.
That was carry number 20 on the night for Dutton Taylor. I want to run out of places to write his rushing plays down. That's what I'm going to run out of.
He may be walking gingerly into church Sunday morning.
He may be tired and sore. Twins right. McCulley, the lone receiver left. Gibson in the slot left. Now Aguero will go back to the left side and leave Cameron over here to the right. Thought. Calls for it. Back to pass. And threw it in the direction of McCulley, but I almost thought it was tipped almost at the line of scrimmage. I didn't know it was even going to get out there. But
yeah, I couldn't tell if it was somebody got a finger on it there or if it was just thrown short, but it definitely looked like it just kind of lost some steam.
So 3rd down and 4 now. The Leopards at the Little Axe 17-yard line. Stops the clock with 8:50 left in the game. You'd have to think that a score here would certainly go a long ways to almost putting this one out of reach. Trips left, single receiver right is Cameron. And Taylor could not get away. I think that's Upshaw again.
Yes, it was. Upshaw's come in from the backside a few times tonight, just flying.
So that's going to bring up a 4th down. A loss goes all the way back to the 21-yard line. That's a loss of 4. So now you've got 4th and 8. Maybe closer to 7.
Yeah, it looks like 6 or 7 based on their spot there. Got to have it, though.
Yep, got to pick it up. Going for it here. Trips right. Beck, the lone receiver, left. Thought will move Dutton over to his right from the shotgun. Back to pass. Taylor out in the flat, not going anywhere. Breaks a tackle. He is! He's going to get the first down inside the 15. What an effort.
How about that? I thought that play was done.
I thought they had him for a loss back at the 25 or 26-yard line. Oh, they're marking him short at the 15 and saying it's a turnover on downs.
Oh, man.
I really was – where's the challenge flag? I want to challenge that spot.
Well, I think the challenge flag is Coach Hembry's hat, and he's thrown it down a couple of times tonight, I think.
that was an absolute horrible spot. And they don't give him that half yard that he needed to have the first down, and instead call it a turnover on downs. So Little Axe gets it back. 7:52 left to go in the game. Their own 15-yard line. And Little Axe is going to call a timeout. We'll take one with them. 7:52 left, 15-point Leopard lead. Too much time, if you ask me. We'll see what happens after this on KBLP Live.
T&W Tire is a family-owned, full-service commercial tire company. As a leader in auto repair, T&W is more than just tires. Our highly qualified mechanics can get you back on the road no matter what you drive. We also specialize in serving the tire needs of commercial fleets, oil and gas, construction equipment, and a variety of industrial applications. So for your automotive needs, look no further than T&W Tire, located at 410 Southeast 4th in Lindsay, Oklahoma, or look up one of our many locations on tnwtire.com.
So 1st and 10 Little Axe after the Leopards turn it over on downs. They're going to go 4 wide receivers right, 1 left, empty backfield for Loudon Gregory. They throw it out in the flat, and he dropped it.
Nice ball, incomplete, intended for Rebel Doran.
Got a flag at the line of scrimmage, so hang on.
I hope it's not a
roughing the passer, because I saw Gregory picking himself up off the ground.
I did too. I didn't see what happened there. I was looking over at the pass, but
it's an unsportsmanlike on the Leopards.
Man.
Leopards cannot get a break tonight in any form or fashion.
That's 10 penalties on the Leopards tonight. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of those are 15-yarders. That's a big deal.
Move the ball to the 25, and it is a first down. Now, wait a minute. How can it not be a first down? They haven't moved that should be an intentional grounding call right there. There was not a receiver anywhere near where he just threw the ball.
Coach Turner sure agrees with you over on the Leopard sideline. I could hear him from here. Yeah. He might have just won a case right there.
Yeah, they do get the intentional grounding call. So that's a little bit of redemption for the unsportsmanlike call.
All right. Grounding. Is that a 10?
It is.
We don't see it very often in high school.
But I don't. You see it very often, and I don't. In the college, it's a loss of down, though, isn't it?
Second 6 to the 23-yard line.
So 3rd down.
I still haven't figured out how we had an unsportsmanlike call on first down that should have been a 10-yard penalty, which would have been a first down, and instead they called it a 9-yard penalty, and it was 1st and 1. And now it's 3rd and something. I'm so confused.
He's heaving it deep. He's got a step.
He's got it. All the way down to the Leopard 43-yard line. That is Sampson again.
Indians 1st and 10 at the Lindsay 43.
And I'm not sure where the ball was actually spotted on that play because they moved it so much. But it goes all the way to the Leopard 43. Gregory calls for it. Back to pass, rolling to his right now. And throwing deep again. And Curry's got, that's a great play, man. Eli Curry just saved a huge pass play right there.
He did. He stayed up with him. He wasn't able to get his head turned around to find that ball, but he stayed away from contact this time and got it blocked a little bit. So if you're not going to turn your head, you got to keep it clean.
So 2nd down and 10 from the Leopard 44-yard line. It was at the 43 a while ago. Now it's at the 44. Trips left, single receiver right. Gregory, Dorian in the backfield. Wide receiver screen for Roberts. And dropped by Holden Thornburg after a short gain. And I say short gain, it still goes out to the 36. So it was a pickup of 7, so it's still a 3rd down and a long 3.
3rd and 4 from the 36-yard line.
Ball's at the 36. Trips right. Sampson, the only receiver left. Dorian out of the backfield. 10, right off of his fingertips. The Leopards pick it up. They have not blown this dead yet. Aguero picks it, takes it to the house. And we'll make sure here, but it looks like this is going to be a lateral pass that was picked up and run back, and they are signaling touchdown.
How about that? Defensive touchdown. I like it.
I like it. And who scooped that up? Is that Manny that picked
Aguero,
it up? Yeah. Manny Aguero scoops it and scores somewhere in the neighborhood of about, 50 yards? The ball was from the 36. Right.
Say 40, 45,
so 55 yards, yeah. So that is big time for the Leopards. Pushes it to a 56-35 score. 6:31 left in the game. Leopards with a conversion opportunity here. Coach Gregory trying to argue that was not a backward pass.
Well, he's welcome to come up here and check the tape.
We've got the evidence. Leopards will go with Beck split left, joined by Aguero. Cameron is split right, joined by McCulley. Fought at quarterback and busted play, and Thought spins away, puts his head down, and he can't. He went one way, Taylor went the other, and he spun out of there, still managed to get the 2-point conversion.
He turned around, and there was nobody there. Yeah, that was, counter,
Whatever you call it, it works. Here's a replay.
Well, we're not going to see it, but.
Yeah, it was pretty close to being backwards as we go back and look at it again. I don't know.
Yep. Well, the YouTube watchers out there can back that up themselves. We didn't catch the replay on the live, but going back and look at it, it definitely looks like a backward pass.
58-35. Leopards now up by 23 with 6:31 left to go. And Leopards doing
definitely a heads-up play by Manny to go ahead and pick that up and go ahead and run with it. Doesn't happen very often. Yeah,
that could have been blown dead, but if you're,
and I'm sure he had help from the Leopard sideline over there saying, go, 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 go.
So apparently I missed something because also we had a personal foul called, and so Alan Gonzalez is going to kick it off from the 45-yard line of Little Axe. Line drive, squib right up the middle of the field, takes a bad bounce. It's picked up at the 10. And Beck.
Very good job by Aiden Beck right there, making an open field tackle. That's tough to do against a shifty runner.
I think that's Landon Roberts. Landon Roberts not real happy with himself. He wanted to make that a lot bigger play than that. Couldn't make it happen.
Aiden Beck says, no, sir.
Not happening on my watch. 6:23 left in the ball game. Little Axe takes over 1st and 10. Down by 23. They'll have it at their own 17-yard line.
Eric, I got it, bud. I got her. Sorry, guys.
Twins
We're
either side.
Holding the hatch door for some ladies here.
Gregory calls for it. Dorian looking for a hole. Cuts it back up inside. The Leopards do a good job of keeping it to a short gain as he stops shy of the 20-yard line. And looks like they actually put it right on the 20, so we'll bring up a 2nd down and 7 as Rebel picks up 3 on 1st down. Again, Twins either side. Gregory from the shotgun. Back to pass. Has pressure. Rolls to his right. Gibby's right there. He throws it out in the flat, and it's caught. Stepping out of bounds on the far side. And Calderon with the catch. Caught it at the 25, so Calderon gets a 5-yard reception, but it's still going to bring up 3rd down and almost 3. He'll stay with Twins either side. Whistles blow. What are we stopping for now? And we're now about ready to go. Back to pass. Gregory looking out in the flat, and he's got his favorite receiver, Roberts, out there, and he'll be stopped as he crosses the 40-yard line.
Pretty hard hit there. That was Aiden Self that time.
Big hit on Roberts, but he got all the way out to the 41-yard line, picked up 16 on that one. So it picks up the 1st down.
I think Aiden may be
he may have
maybe a little bit hurt after that hit. That was a solid hit. Good job right there. Maybe.
But he's a little woozy.
Maybe rung his own bell a little.
Yep. So he will have we'll have a timeout on the field. We'll I think they're just going to take the timeout to sub him out. So they'll go check out.
Well, hate to see that, man.
Yeah, that was a big time hit.
Absolutely, great play.
So 1st and 10, Little Axe. They're on 41. They'll go trips right. Sampson, the lone receiver left. Gregory calls for it. Back to pass. Gets pressured, and they got it. Gibby ends up cleaning it up.
Gmo was back there fouling things up. Gibby cleaned it up.
And the loss goes back to the 31-yard line, so it's a loss of 10. 2nd down and 20.
Second and 21 from the 31.
Snow checks out.
Caven Hunter checks in. Twins either side, stacked. Low snap, right over the middle, and Taylor nearly came up with an interception right there. Played that perfectly right in front of Sampson.
Pass incomplete, intended for Jaden Sampson.
Stops the clock with 4:31 left in the ball game and brings up now a 3rd down. 3rd and 20. They'll empty the backfield, go trips right. As Dorian moves out there, Twins left. Gregory. Leopards rush 4 over the middle. Oh, right through the hands of Dorian, and Aguero might have had a chance to pick that one, but it'll fall incomplete and bring up a 4th down. And you got to think that Little Axe will definitely be going for it here, down by 23.
Riker McCulley was out there. He's pointing at the ground. I think he found a divot made by a golf club.
Oh,
he was fixing it. So somebody's been out on the football field chipping.
Little Axe going for it on 4th and 20 from their own 31, and play clock run down, and we're going to have a delay of game called on Little Axe now. So that'll move the ball back to the 26-yard line. So 4th and 20 wasn't bad enough. Let's make it 4th and 25. Of course, the downside to this is if you don't pick this up, the Leopards have it back in great field position on your side of the 50. Twins either side. Gregory has Dorian in the backfield. Again, Jones is going to bring the extra pressure. Steps up in the pocket for Gregory. Down the sideline, looking for Roberts, and just overthrew him.
And great effort there by Roberts trying to stretch out and get that one.
And Rocker McCulley with the sportsman thing to do and helps.
Yeah, we got 2 flags right here now.
What? What was this about? I don't know what this is about.
Imagine what.
I mean, that was simply an overthrow. I mean,
almost no contact whatsoever.
So I don't have any idea what. I'm watching the white hat to see if he's going to give us an indication of what the call is. Holding on the Leopards. Really?
Well, they blew. I'm going to say if they flat blew that one. If they're talking about down here.
Yeah. I mean, so you move the ball to the 35.
Good grief.
So you're back to 4th and what, 15? Yeah, their chain's not even close. They've moved the chains. Nothing's right. Coach Embry's having a fit because all the chains are messed up now. There is, you watch that, there is nothing in that.
Yeah, you see, I mean, on the turn, Cameron puts an arm out, sort of. I don't see any jersey grabbed, anything.
And then like I said, McCullough goes over and helps Roberts up off the ground. But now you've got a massive problem because the chains aren't even close. So I had it marked as 4th and 25 from the 26-yard line was what I showed the last play would be. And now so even if it's a hold, it's a 10-yard penalty. It should be 4th and 15. I mean, the original 1st and 10 was from the 41-yard line. So they should have to go all the way down to the 49-yard line of Lindsay to get a first down.
Man.
This is so confusing. And
I think they're working their way to it. So now finally they've got the chains down to the 46, 47. That puts it pretty close to what you said. I mean,
4th and it ought to be somewhere in the neighborhood of 4th and 15. Right now they've got it at 4th and 12. I guess that's probably as close as we're going to get.
Well, that's better than what they had a while ago with 4th and
2. Yeah. Of course, now you've had all this going on over on the Leopard sideline, and now you've got Coach Gregory wanting an explanation on the other side of the field.
Yeah. And all this stems from a holding call that never actually happened.
Exactly. So now the officials are going to have to get together and talk about it.
I think somebody find us a hotel here.
we may have to spend the night in Little Axe. I mean, there's still 4:21 left in the ball game, and we're 10 minutes away from this being a 3-hour game. And JD's working on trying to come up with a replay that will show us where that was at. And, of course, again, your chain gang should know you don't ever move the chain until the official tells you to move it. Well, if that official told him to move it, then he needs to be strung up, tied to the goal post or something, because you don't tell him to move it until you've confirmed that it was a play. And now they've talked about it some more.
So we're –
oh, they do. So Lindsay
we're actually going to replay here.
Yeah. We're going to replay on the coach's system.
I wonder what the protocol is for that. Is that even –
Hey. And you got Dutton Taylor out here doing jumping jacks trying to get the fans going over there.
Yeah, we need to probably line up and do some calisthenics here. It's getting nippy.
This has been a 15-minute delay here, just trying to figure out where the ball's supposed to be spotted on this. And so it looks like they're going to move him again.
My goodness. So what have you been up to, Greg?
Work. I've been up to work. I mean, work. Hey. Did I tell you I'm a bowler in a bowling league? I bowl on Tuesday nights now. So
great job.
I did. I had probably my best night of bowling this last Tuesday night that I've had since I started. So
good for you. I went to a clay shoot this morning, shot terribly. I think I was 54 out of 100.
If I would have hit 4 out of 200, I would be happy. I guess they've decided they're going to leave it where it's at. And of course, Embry is still trying to discuss it with them. And the players are just going, can we just play football? Y'all quit arguing about it. We just want to play football.
Yeah, at this point, let's just go with what they got, everybody.
Yeah. So it's been explained to Coach Gregory. It's been explained to Coach Embry. They're going to go with it at 4th and we'll call it 12. With the ball sitting at the Little Axe 36-yard line. Twins either side. Dorian in the backfield. Play clock's down to 2. Gregory back to pass, has to throw it short, and it's picked off.
Did he knock it down or pick it? I can't tell.
Knocked his own player down.
Did you get that on camera, Eric? Oh, somebody went over for a chest bump and got laid out.
But I'm going to say he must have just knocked it down because they're going to come back and put the ball back at the 35-yard line. So it'll be a turnover on downs after all of that. $4:16 left to go in the ball game. The Leopards get it back 1st and 10. They're at the Little Axe 35-yard line.
Here's a flag. Legal substitution.
I'm not sure I understand where he comes up with the illegal substitution when it's a no-huddle offense, but they'll back it up to the 40-yard line and make it 1st and 15. Curry is split right. Thought is back to wide receiver with Cameron back to quarterback. Cameron to Flood. Jet sweep left. Gets a block from Thought on the edge. And Flood's going to take it to the house. Crew Flood, 40 yards, touchdown.
Man.
After all that delay, replay coming up. When he got to the edge, Thought right there, hit that block, and then Flood just did the rest. And Flood, for the two-point conversion, cannot spin out of that tackle. So 4:09, the Leopards took 7 seconds off the clock. But they take the score to 64-35. With 4:09 left to go in the ballgame. We'll keep it here, talk about some scores. As everybody else is probably done playing by now, you would think. Jones defeated OCS 40-28 tonight. So talked about the ramifications there with Jones and OCS sitting at the top of that district on the other side. That probably locks in Jones to be in first place and OCS in second. If that turns out and plays out, that's who the Leopards would play in the first round of playoffs coming up in a couple of weeks if the Leopards can hold on here. Gonzalez, nice boot. Calderon at the 20, right up the middle. Look out. Breaks a tackle, still on his feet, and that's actually Roberts, not Calderon. My apologies to Mr. Roberts, but he got all the way up to the Leopard 44-yard line on the return. That's a big-time return for Landon Roberts. So Little Axe not done yet. They're at the Leopard 44. Start to see some of the subs starting to check in for the Leopards, including number 7, Hutch Simonton. The freshman checks in at linebacker. And snap it, Dorian, and be wrapped up in the backfield. Yeah, that's Flood.
That's Flood. And Gimo was right there. He looked like he was there to make the tackle. I guess just couldn't get a handful of jersey there.
Loss goes from the 44 back to the 46-yard line. Second down and 12. Twins either side. Dorian right up the middle again, and Simonton tracks him and is in on the tackle along with Flood. Thought also coming up off the bottom of the pile there. And Dorian gets it back to the 41-yard line, picks up 5 and bring up a third down and 7. So 3rd and long, 2:50 with the clock running here in the ballgame. Twins either side. Gregory has Dorian in the backfield with him. Play clock is down to 3. Dorian coming left. Cuts back inside of Thought and gets caught from behind by guess who?
Mr. Flood.
Crew Flood.
5-yard gain on the play is going to bring up 4th and 2.
It's going to bring up 4th and probably 2 as they'll spot it at the 37. We approach 2 minutes left to go in the ball game. And Little Axe really what they're doing is just trying to use up all this time, not let the Leopard offense have the ball back. Play clock gets down to 10. Now Little Axe will go line up. Dorian in the backfield with Gregory. Twins either side. Gregory back to pass. Rolls to his right. Looking downfield, still looking, and then he just flips it. And that's caught. I believe that is number 6, Eli Bredd on the reception. And that was that no man's land. You're covering the receiver, but the quarterback's coming at you. What do? And if you take the quarterback, he can dump it to the receiver, and that's exactly what happened. And Bredd picks up the first down at the 29-yard line. So 1st and 10, Little Axe, 1:15 to go in the ball game. Dorian. Jet sweep going left, and Cameron forces him back inside.
Golly, how to get out of that.
How in the world he gets out of those jams? Finally wrapped over there. That is number 61.
Reese Wallace.
Reese Wallace on the tackle. But play goes down to the 21-yard line. He picks up 8. 2nd and 2. Looks like we may be able to get one more play in right here. As they'll throw it out in the flat for Roberts, and got to get him on the ground, and he's still not down. Now they finally get him down, but he's at the 11-yard line and goes out of bounds with 16 seconds left on the clock, and they'll blow it dead for going out of bounds there.
Hayden Butler with the tackle, number 63.
So 12, absolutely, they're letting the clock run. They didn't
it
stop
works for
it.
me.
Yeah. So one more snap. Gregory's back to pass. Gets flushed out of the pocket, still rolling to his right. Throws, and a big play by Thornburg. Knocks it away, and that thwarts the final attempt for Little Axe to get a score, and the Leopards are going to get out of Little Axe with a 64-35 win over the Indians in what turned into a marathon of a game. So because of that, we're going to have a very abbreviated stats coming up here shortly. So don't go away. We'll be back to wrap it up from Little Axe right after this on KBLP Live.
How do you increase empathy on the earth? One thoughtful person at a time. Love is the greatest command. Consideration is fundamental to civility in society and to Christ-likeness in your soul. Join us Friday, November 7th and 8th at the Lindsay Church of Christ as we welcome guest speaker Aubrey Johnson. With more challenging questions like these, along with inspiring stories and encouraging words, this seminar is sure to touch your heart. Please make plans to attend, and we look forward to seeing you there.
American Exchange Bank, right here in Lindsay, is a locally owned and operated community bank that believes in just that, you, a community of fellow Leopards. We love our customers. We feel very grateful for each one. So if you are looking for a safe place to put your money, need help achieving that next dream project, or are simply looking for a different banking experience, give us a call at 405-756-3101. We look forward to serving you each day. Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender.
This is Dr. Matt Shelton with Lindsay Family Dentistry. I'm a 1997 graduate of Lindsay High School and have been practicing dentistry in Lindsay since 2006. We welcome you to come by our dental practice so we can help you and your family with all your dental needs. We offer dental services for everyone at every age, from braces to aligners to crowns, bridges, dentures, and implants. Give us a call today at 405-756-4093 or stop by at 102 Southwest 7th Street and let us give you the healthy, beautiful smile you've always dreamed of.
Attention Lindsay, Design It has a brand new home at 306 South Main, and we can't wait for you to see it.
Step into our fresh new space and check out our latest spirit designs to cheer on your favorite local school teams. Whether you're looking for custom apparel, spirit gear, or unique designs that show your school pride, Design It has you covered. Come celebrate our new location today at 306 South Main Street in Lindsay. Because at Design It, school spirit starts here.
For over 68 years, Winans Funeral Home in Maysville, Oklahoma, has been serving families in the area during their greatest time of need, the loss of a loved one. We treat each family as if they were our own and consider it a true calling to minister to each and every family that calls upon us. We don't take caring for your loved one and your family lightly. Your care is important to us. Call on us 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, where our staff can assist your family with immediate need with the loss of a loved one, pre-need arrangement planning, pre-need burial insurance, along with questions regarding funeral burial trust accounts, Veterans Administration, and Social Security benefits questions. Myself, John W. Williams, Teresa, and Claudia are well experienced in these areas and will be more than happy to assist you in any way we can. Winans Funeral Home in Maysville, where you are family.
Jake Shortstop offers gas, snacks, ice cream, pizza, subs, wings, and the coldest drinks in town. Everyone at Jake Shortstop says good luck to the Lindsay Leopards this football season.
Capturing all your special moments is such a blessing to me, from running down the ball field to walking down the aisle. Call or text Photography Blessings by Lacey for all your photography needs. 405-428-0305. Go Leopards and Leopardettes.
At First Baptist Church, we are a family ministry and desire to faithfully proclaim the gospel in Lindsay and beyond. We'd like to invite you to join us every Sunday for worship at 9 a.m. and Sunday school following at 10:15. Our Wednesday evening activities start with dinner at 5:45, and then we have Bible studies for children at 6:15 and youth and adults starting at 6:30. FBC is proud to support the Lindsay Leopards, and we wish all our student athletes a successful season. Go Leopards!
At Rural Electric Cooperative, we're committed to providing electric power and opportunity to the many areas our members call home. That includes supporting youth programs that teach life skills and build character. With REC, you're more than a customer, you're a member owner. And that's why we're always working hard to provide you with the most dependable electric power possible. As a Touchstone Energy Cooperative, REC is dedicated to providing the best service possible and supporting the communities in our service area.
This is Paul Bean, pastor of Calvary Baptist Church, inviting you and your family to join us this Sunday for worship. Bible study classes begin at 9:30 a.m. and worship follows at 10:45 a.m. You're also invited to join us on Wednesday nights for our Wednesday night meal at 5:15 p.m. with classes following at 6 p.m. Come and join us and discover what God is doing at Calvary. We are located at 410 West Chickasaw. You can also visit us on the web at cbclindsay.com.
Too hot to mow? Too busy to mow? Don't sweat it. Grow and Behold Landscaping meets all your professional lawn care needs for residential and commercial properties. Licensed, insured, always dependable. Whether it's residential mowing and pest control or commercial landscaping, when it grows up, we show up. Call Grow and Behold Landscaping now for your free quote at 405-926-1492. Mention KBLP for a 5% discount on your first service.
If you find yourself in Chickasha, Oklahoma, stop by Legends Pub House and Venue for lunch or supper. Legends also brings you some of the best concerts around. Everyone at Legends would like to wish the Lindsay Leopards good luck this football season. Go Leopards!
Back here with your officially unofficial final stats for the game, brought to you by Grow and Behold Landscaping. And again, these are quickly added up, so don't hold me to the fire on these. But for Little Axe, on the ground, of course, led by Rebel Dorian, ended up with 21 carries, 124 yards, and a touchdown, as he had their only rushing touchdown, just had the one. But a couple of losses in there for quarterback Landon Gregory. They end up with only 119 net yards on 24 rush plays. for the Little Axe Indians. Through the air was a little different story. Gregory ends up 12 of 19 for 304 yards and 3 touchdowns. So a big night for him passing. 4 catches and 134 yards from for Sampson, who had a big night. He had 2 touchdown catches, a 51-yard and a 29-yard, and then 122 for Landon Roberts through the air on 6 receptions to lead the way for Little Axe. For the Lindsay Leopards, and I don't know if this is conservative or not, but 22 carries, 280 yards, and 4 touchdowns on the night for Dutton Taylor. Rushing. He also had a passing touchdown or receiving touchdown in that first half. But 280 on 22 carries for Dutton Taylor. Crew Flood ends up with 12 for 86 yards, which just tells me that I just messed your numbers up because that should be 39 rush plays and not 34. Sorry. But
okay.
I don't. Again, that's why these are unofficial. But 86 yards on the night from Crew Flood, and then Tug Fought from the quarterback spot ends up with 31 yards rushing on 3 carries. But again, 397 yards on the ground for the Leopards tonight. Through the air, 131 and 65 of those belong to Manny Aguero, who had 65 yards on 3 catches, 32 yards for Isaac Cameron, a 31-yard touchdown catch for Dutton Taylor, and then Eli Curry also had a 3-yard reception in there as well. But again, 131 through the air for the Leopards. So you roll up 528 yards of total offense. That's pretty good for the night. With that, I'm going to turn it over to Andrew. We'll talk about the defense.
Those sound like an OU versus Texas Tech
does,
kind of numbers. Absolutely. I'll start with Little Axe. Leading tacklers for them were number 13, Borer. He had 6 tackles tonight, as well as number 7, Upshaw, recording 6. Davis had 4, and Roberts had 4. Big nights defensively for those 4 lads right there. Also, the interception by number 13, Borer. I'll just give you total defense. Again, 528 yards allowed by the Little Axe Indian defense on 49 plays. That's 11 yards per play. For the Leopards, leading tacklers, I have Mr. Crew Flood, 7 tackles tonight. Isaac Cameron with 5.5. Riker McCulley wound up with 4, and Thornburg ended up with 4. Leopards allowing 423 yards on 43 plays. That's 9.8 average. So both defenses giving up a ton of yards tonight. We'd like to have seen the Leopards get a few more stops, keep some of those numbers down. I guess the bright spot maybe we do hold the Indians' rushing attack to only 119 yards and just under 5 yards per carry. So given the numbers we talked about for the Indians running back, not a terrible job on run defense. But again, man, those Leopard offense numbers are crazy, especially for Dutton Taylor, 280. He's going to like those stats.
No kidding.
I always text him to his dad afterward, and he'll get a kick out of those tonight. But he was on a tear. Everybody did a good job.
They did. And again, you got to take your hats off to all those guys. That's the guys up front, the guys on the edge blocking. I mean, he doesn't do that by himself. But
yeah, and something I actually wanted to point out, I was trying to keep it brief. I'm going to go ahead and say it. These tackling numbers, man, they just don't do justice to what everybody did. There was a whole lot of guys that were kind of in on tackles, or they forced a play into the hands of another defender, especially those guys up front. Gibby had a number of times where he went in, spoiled the play, turned the running back around, and somebody else gets the tackle. Gmo was in there a ton of times, Deggering in there a ton of times, Cody Franklin, all those guys. So they weren't recording tackles, but, man, they were causing that play to go somewhere different.
Exactly.
And that's a big deal. So great job.
Absolutely. Well, again, the Leopards go to 8-1 now on the season, and more importantly, probably sew up at least third in the district. And right now, the way the other side looks like, it could be OCS, maybe the Leopards' foe for that first round of playoffs, if that's the way things hold. That could really shake some things up if the Leopards would go in and beat Washington next week.
Boy, howdy, wouldn't it?
So, hey, I've seen stranger things happen. So this Leopard team,
absolutely not. I wouldn't count them out at all. I don't know that Washington is quite as powerful as what we've seen. They're certainly good. Beat Marlowe. So there's kind of your apples to apples comparison. It's going to be tough, but man, nobody's invincible.
Yeah, and I think that's one of those that it's real easy to overlook a team that comes in. Oh, they're just not that good. We're just so much better. Marlowe beat them bad, and we beat Marlowe. So but no, I think you're going to find out the Leopards are going to go play them tough. They're not going to lay down. So,
no, sir.
We'll do that next week. We'll be over at Reed Field in Washington to wrap up the regular season next Friday night, and that's where we will see you next. So with that, we're going to get out of here. It's a little chilly up on top of this press box. We'd like to get out of here. So a big thank you to Jason Wallenberg back at the studios in Lindsay, also to J.D. Scruggs, to Eric Bearden, does a great job coming up and helping us running the camera tonight, and to Andrew, great job.
Thank you,
as
sir.
Well. Paige Sutherland as well, and Kevin Scruggs. Appreciate all those folks. Glenn Shoemaker, all part of the team here, and we appreciate every single one of them. My name is Greg Peary. We say goodnight from Little Axe. We will see you next Friday night in Washington, Oklahoma. Until we see you then, remember, whatever you do, always be a good sport.
American Exchange Bank, right here in Lindsay, is a locally owned and operated community bank that believes in just that, you, a community of fellow Leopards. We love our customers. We feel very grateful for each one. So if you are looking for a safe place to put your money, need help achieving that next dream project, or are simply looking for a different banking experience, give us a call at 405-756-3101. We look forward to serving you each day. Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender.
Looking for your next adventure? Head to Morris Motorsports in Chickasha. We carry top brands like Polaris, Can-Am, Kawasaki, and Honda. Plus, we offer a full-service and parts department. Whether it's ATVs, side-by-sides, motorcycles, or accessories, we've got what you're looking for. Visit morrismotorsports.com or give us a call at 405-224-6113. At Morris Motorsports, we don't just sell machines, we sell fun. Legacy Roofing is a family-owned and operated business that serves Lindsay, Oklahoma and surrounding areas. We specialize in getting your home back to its best, whether it be annual wear and tear or storm damage. We don't just fix roofs, we take care of your home. Legacy Roofing, family-owned, community-focused, and always here for you. Call us today for a free estimate at 405-756-8855 and let us protect your home with the care it deserves.